Hello, everyone. Welcome to our DnD Marathon game. We played last week, didn't we? Nothing happened last week, but we ended earlier, started extremely late. I forget which. We were planning on starting.
I think we went the full. Well, basically the full time. I had to leave early though.
Why do I owe you guys time then?
Because,
a dog attacked me.
Your leg
a
was
dog
bitten.
attacked me. Yeah. I remember
You just wanted to say that again, didn't you? That's
No.
why
I just
quote
I just
unquote
forgot.
forgot.
No. We're actually making up 2 hours from the session that we ended early, like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
2 weeks ago, or it was.
Yeah, the dog bite one was a free one.
Right. Exactly.
Welcome everybody for the D&D Marathon game. I hope that you're all having a lovely evening. We have a new player going to be joining us the next time we play, which is going to be on the 19th. I don't see Saf around, meaning I'll do my own commands today. First off, there is, I think, slots in this campaign, so if you enjoy what you're seeing tonight, you are more than welcome to join this campaign or one of my many other games. I believe there's currently a lot of slots open in our Sunday weekly Tomb of Annihilation. That's just getting underway. They're finally leaving Port Nyanzaru, hopefully. Secondly, if you wish to support the channel, this is the best way to do so. You can help me through subscriptions, bits, or donating to the Ko-Fi. Donating to the Ko-Fi is always the best because I get almost all the money without any fees, and I get it immediately, meaning it's always in time to help, because Twitch pays me only on the 15th, and D&D bills go out on the second last Friday of the month. So Ko-Fi is always nice to see anything come in on. In addition, any $5 on the Ko-Fi, any subscription on Twitch, or 500 bits, you get to give any player of your choice an inspiration. That said, I also have a Throne wish list if you just wanted to buy something directly for me. These are things that help me around the house, or the ones that I suggest at least. Things that help me around the house, or, offset my grocery costs, things like that, make my mood a little bit better. And then I accept anything suggested to me to add to the list, and Rhea went on like a spree and just suggested a bunch of silly joke stuff. So I guess if you wanted to get me a poop book, or what are the many weird things you could, or you can suggest stuff yourselves. Please use Amazon.ca, not Amazon.com, please and thank you when you suggest stuff. And lastly, I'm an affiliate with Fantasy Grounds, our VTT of choice. Anything purchased with that link, I earn a small commission on. I think that's about it. Last time on Tyranny of Dragons, the players finished exploring the cavern that held the cult's draconic eggs that they were aiming to hatch. It was a hard fight. Sadly, Frula Mondath, the local ringleader of the cult, did manage to escape. But the party members gained a lot of valuable information. They know where she's gone, and they managed to recover for some reason, rather than destroy the dragon eggs. They also met a very strange roper who was more interested in conversing with them than it was in eating them. Party members, you have pilfered the cave, taken everything worth taking, searched every room to you believe the maximum extent. Is there anything else you wanted to do in the cave before I say that you guys head out of the cave? Are there any rooms you wanted to re-look through, roll perceptions in, anything like that?
I think we're pretty good, right? Anyone else?
Yeah, I'm good.
Excellent.
Yeah, I think we've pretty well gotten everything we could. So.
In that case, you assemble outside the cave. Your time in it was only about an hour or so. Most of it was actually through hard-fought fighting.
was a bit more than an hour since we took a short rest in there.
True. So it's been 2 to 3 hours. You got here around high noon, meaning it's only beginning to start, reaching to the afternoon or evening. The hunters that were here before are still here, and they do not seem phased at all when you guys come out of the cavern, holding on to dragon eggs, and just absolutely some of you drenched in blood and sweat. Where are you going? What are you doing? Who's talking? I turn this over to you all now.
Well, I turn to the others. Should we tell them that their employers are probably not going to be paying them?
Nah. I think we could just let them find out.
Elmore just shrugs like that.
I'm with Caleb on this one. I think they're probably gonna be able to tell fairly soon. I suppose we could ask them if they saw Lady Frulum pass by here.
Yeah, actually, that may be a good idea.
Well, I imagine unless there's some alternate exit to the cave that we didn't find, she must have passed by them. But we could ask them. Not sure that's going to be very helpful, but...
Excuse me, sir.
They seem to be a
And I
little
approach.
in the middle of lunch, and the guy that you spoke to last time looks up at you. Uh-huh.
Did you perhaps see your employer pass by here?
Uh-huh.
Right. How long ago was this?
Hour.
Okay.
Tried to pay us to kill you.
And he didn't pay enough, or?
Not a murderer.
Oh, I see. Well, good on you, sir. Which direction did you leave in?
That way. And he points just, like, down the hill to the exit of the horseshoe canyon you're in.
Right. Okay. Thank you, good sir.
Hey.
Hello?
You like your meat?
We did buy some of your meat earlier. Yes.
You like it?
I haven't actually tried it yet. The plan was to eat it when we got back home.
Right.
I'm going to flip him a gold coin anyway for the information he gave us.
I'm not gonna kill anyone for you.
No, this is just because you told us which direction she went in.
Ah. Thanks.
Have a good day, sir, and good luck with your future hunts.
Uh-huh. He says, completely missing the opportunity to say you too. Back to that.
Or maybe he doesn't want us to have luck. Anyway, we leave.
Where are you headed?
Well, I need to head back to town so that I can start preparing for a journey to Neverwinter to give my report.
The way to do that would be by probably going to Elturel first, unless you wanted to stop in Green Nest. No matter how you choose to actually travel to Neverwinter, barring magical teleportation, whether it's land or sea, you'll have to pass through Baldur's Gate, which is the same general direction that the party likely will head in after Elturel. Since you were aware the cult had retreated that way.
Well, someone needs to go fetch Ellie anyway.
Yeah,
Plus, didn't we pick up gems and like a ring and or something that were from?
No, that's true.
from
I
Green
suppose.
Nest?
I suppose you could go back to Green Nest if you wanted. I will let you know as the DM, all your business that you want to do in Green Nest can be handled in Elturel through proxies. But if you would rather, you can go to Green Nest first.
I've got no real opinion one way or the other where we go, although it may just be better to go to Elturel if we can take care of Green Nest issues there too. But I will say that Elgor definitely votes to give the stuff that belongs to Green Nest back to him, even though it will be worth less to us at that point. Seems like the right thing to do.
I agree. They seem to have lost much already.
To Elturel then.
To Elturel. Who's got the map?
I mean, how are we gonna get Ellie back? She's in Green Nest, correct?
Can be dealt with through a proxy. You can get it sent to. You can get her sent to Elturel while you're waiting there. But if you guys want to go to Green Nest, you can go to Green Nest.
No, it's fine. We can go to Elturel. I'm just trying to look to the future and get the easiest way to write myself out of the story, you know.
Yep. Direct your attention to the big 10-foot green square on the map that you all now see.
Yes, I do.
Wow. This area is really small if it all fits inside 10 foot.
Wow, yeah.
Funny.
I
suppose in geography class you never ever learned, scaling maps or map reading. This is why you'll die in the wilderness if you're ever left alone, Valentin.
Wait, you're the one.
He's never left alone.
I'm pretty sure you're the one that's wrong, though.
What, you never heard of scaling maps?
Well, 10 feet is still 10 feet.
Yeah, it's a 10-foot square on the map.
Yeah, but... never mind. You don't get it.
Anyways.
Regardless, your party is currently in that square. Elturel is a pretty short skip and a hop to get to. Just out that way. Let me just quickly see how many miles that is. And I'll tell you how many days it'll take you to get from point A to point E. Get it? Point A to point E? Because you're going to Elturel?
But it's 20 feet.
Yeah, it's only 20 feet, huh? we take 10 steps. Oh, we're here.
So
I could run there, come back, and run again.
It's about 100 miles.
Wow, I thought you said they were 20 feet.
Meaning, if you guys were to double time it, you could reach there at the end of 3 days. Right at the beginning of the 4th day. If you guys do not double time it, it will take you... you'll reach there at the end of the 4th day or the beginning of the 5th day. So you're looking at 3 days of travel if you rush it, and 4 days if you go slow. How's everybody's rations doing?
I arrived in Green Nest, so I didn't worry about it.
I appear to have 5 days worth of rations, plus the food we bought from the hunters.
Yep.
But I don't account for that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Does anybody need to buy more food for the hunters? They are able to supply you with 1 day's worth of rations for 5 silvers. Up to a maximum of 10 days worth of rations, and then they don't have anything else left. You could also go back.
Yeah, it looks like in my inventory it says just 10 rations 1 day.
So you've got 10 days worth of rations. So
Okay,
every day, make sure to reduce that by 1.
Okay.
You didn't have to
Unless
worry about
we
it when you
spend
were
it.
in Green Nest.
Yeah.
I'll buy 5 more rations from the hunters. Why not?
Sure. It's a total of 25 silver pieces. They do not
Yeah,
have change.
Those bastards.
You have silver pieces, I hope, because I do.
I have exactly 25.
Wow, how convenient.
Meanwhile, I'm looking around with 283 copper pieces, 301 silver pieces. I'm just going clink, clank, clink, clank.
Disadvantage on stealth, but not because you're in armor.
I get shot in the chest, and I just pull out my money pouch. Ah, I guess I was protected by money.
Money!
Nice.
The whole time. Hello, Monstrous. Thank you for coming by.
Alright, so we're off then? Everybody's ready?
Yep.
I'm gonna take it that means we're going.
Let's do it.
Your first day of travel ends rather quickly as you're all still very, very tired from the events in the cavern. Some of you, shrugging off some pretty severe injuries. You find a place to camp in the rocky plateaus that is well protected in case there's any, straggler cultists like what you've seen around, or in case Bayleaf decides to screw with you all again. The sun sets over the horizon, and it's a beautiful night out. The sky is cloudless, in, I believe, what is now early autumn. Let me check the calendar. Yeah, it's Marpanoth, so the days are actually beginning to get colder and colder. The date is currently just ending. 5th day, 5th of Marpanoth, 1489. Your watch order, has it changed? Is there anything I need to know about? Or is it still the same as on the party sheet? Balam does not take a watch, and then we've got everybody on solo watches.
Well, I would like to point out that I think last time this list was updated, we hadn't, actually looked up what the base rule is for watches. Because I'm pretty sure that happened during the weekly Wednesday campaign.
For sure, if you wish to update your watch order, you can do so now. As you guys all enjoy a nice dinner of the roasted venison that you bought from the hunters.
No,
Just keep in mind, Balam and Joe don't have dark vision.
Right, anyway, so the main point I wanted to bring up is a long rest is 8 hours, right? And during the long rest, you can take
your watch during your long rest without
there's like you could take 1 or 2 hours of a watch during it.
Also, so as a note, that accounts for combat as well. So as long as combat doesn't extend 2 hours worth of fighting, your long rest will not be interrupted by combat during a watch.
Right. So we can probably reduce the amount of watches and just put more people on individual watches,
Alright.
Let me open up the party sheet.
Logan begins talking about setting up watches more efficiently while you guys have the roasted venison and other meats that you purchased from the hunters. It's quite tasty, and your spirits after everything that happened in the cave are beginning to brighten. Now would be an excellent time to, talk about what happened in the cave and maybe discuss the dragon eggs.
I do think it's kind of funny to just think about Balam and Joe going on the same watch together. That is a recipe for disaster. I mean, we'll put Hang on. What does it say again? For no more than 2 hours. Okay, so so that means that we can have 2 people on 1-hour watches and 4 people on 2-hour watches, and we'll cover the entire 8 hours. So the first, well, obviously we don't put Balam on a single watch, we don't put Joe on a single watch, so Logan and Joe will take 1 watch together. Wait, how do I change? Guess I can't change the number there for some reason. Joe and Logan will start. Balam and Tonks goes next. Caleb and then Award last.
Works for me.
Okay.
Oh wait, no, wait, shit! I just said it completely wrong. Someone, okay, I changed my mind completely. Tonks and Balam, Joe and Caleb, and then Elevor is an elf, so he can actually just rest for 4 hours, and then he can be on a watch together with Logan.
He also has his owl. And
Right.
Tonks has her...
No, he's dead. I have to make a new one after a long rest.
Oh, it's at the end of the long rest? Okay.
I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah, so, yeah, that's how we're gonna do it. Balam and Tonks, Joe and Caleb, Logan and Elevor, and then Elevor.
Okay, so first watch is...
Well, before we start having the watches,
No, I know. I'm just getting them in order numbered right now. Who's on second?
It
what did I
was
say?
Caleb and Joe.
Yeah, Caleb and Joe.
And on the third is Logan and Elevor.
Mm-hmm.
Excellent, thank you. All right. So again, you have some delicious roast venison. Did anyone want to roll a survival to see if they can't, or if they have proficiency with cooking tools? Those to see if you can, cook and add a little bit of flavor to the food tonight.
Yeah, I have proficiency with cooking tools.
Go ahead and roll me.
How do I roll that? I've never.
So you're gonna add a custom skill.
First.
Yep. So in
okay.
your skills, just add a skill, type it, cooking utensils, and make it proficient. They can scale off of whatever you want to convince me that they scale off of. How do you cook? Do you like muscle-bound cook, where you just punch the vegetables into being sliced? How do you cook?
That sounds delicious.
He tries to actually prepare like properly, like everything nicely cut in portions, and trying to make it presentable. He uses his Hexblade weapon to do this as well. It just turns into a small but really nice looking cutting knife. It's a cooking knife.
I will allow.
That one.
I will allow wisdom, intelligence, or if you tell me that you focus way more on presentation than actual taste, charisma.
He tries to fuck the vegetables before he serves them.
Yeah, he talks nicely to the roast as
yeah, cucumber. I love the shape of you.
So go ahead and make it scale off of whatever you'd like out of those 3 things. And then put a little star beside it, so this way it's proficient. Go ahead and roll it whenever you're ready.
Wow, keep.
That was not too good.
You
What
have
do you
the
make?
option to use charisma, by the way.
What do you make?
I did have the option for Christmas.
Whatever it is, it's kind of bog standard and a little blander than you would have liked.
Yeah, so I tried to just make steaks for everybody, but then I noticed that in my cook's utensils, all the spices were gone, and I never retrieved them from the camp.
So
So-
it's literally just cooked meat then, with nothing
Yeah,
on
so
it,
that's
nothing
like-
to flavor.
Like, have you ever had that when you go to cook and you're like, "Fuck, I forgot one thing that makes it work," and it's kind of like that, but just no salt and pepper. I'm just like, shit. Hey, who wants just cooked meat?
The way you say it.
Yeah.
Just you want some cooked meat? Well, I wouldn't want any raw meat. If that's what you're asking.
So, you all have cooked meat. If anyone else has proficiency with cooking utensils,
what?
or if anyone else has proficiency with cooking utensils, I'll allow you to roll to try to save tonight's dinner. As
I mean, I have tinker's tools. Could I just not make myself some cooking utensils I'd be good at?
you're literally an artificer, you could during a short rest just go, poof, now I have cooking utensils.
Yeah.
Do you do that?
Oh,
I mean, how does that work if I'm about to take like a watch, right?
Yes. Well, this is before that. You could have been focusing
Yeah.
on it while you were walking or something.
Hell yeah. Let's do that.
All right, go ahead and roll me. Add cooking utensils to your sheet, and then describe how you're cooking, and use the associated stat. Balam, I heard you mention something. You can go ahead. We'll get to you while she's setting up her roll.
okay. I pick up the dragon egg and ask if we can add this into my steak.
The whole thing,
The dragon egg?
How big is the dragon egg again?
like 3
I-
by 2.
I mean, do you guys want some?
I mean,
Say 150
sure.
pounds.
So, I mean, remind me, since I was struck by a certain condition before we left the caves, why did we bring the dragon eggs with us again?
I planned on delivering them to Leosin. He wanted us to destroy the hatchery, but he wasn't clear about what to do with the eggs. Perhaps there's some dragon allies or something that we can give them.
So, by that logic, is it really the best choice to eat the eggs before delivering them?
Did you
Well,
say to give myself advantage, River? Or not advantage, but like proficiency, right?
Yep,
The
so-
star it? I
yep.
star it.
Yep. We'll get to you in a
That's
moment,
much
Kim.
better.
For now, I want to carry on with the Dragon Age conversation as Balam held one up and asked, "Could you add this to my steak?"
well, so didn't we pick up 2 dragon eggs or a couple one of them?
You have 3.
3.
Yeah, so I figured like why not give this a try? Like we have 2 other test like eggs.
But they're
even
dragon eggs. They're not chicken eggs.
I mean,
we
there's
also
like
we also don't know how far advanced these eggs are in the hatching process. It could be that there's a nearly formed dragon inside of it, and you crack it, and then you just get a slab of dragon meat on.
I kind of want a
Right.
pet dragon now, though.
good point. DM, can I roll to check if the egg is like what state the egg is in?
Hold it up to the fire.
This was a weird way of getting to this roll, but absolutely, yes, you can.
What do I roll? Survival?
A knowledge nature check.
I give you
Give me a sec.
advantage with my bonus action. Advantage. Advantage.
Okay, sorry, I had to check on something. What was Sorry, what?
Knowledge nature
Nature.
with advantage.
Nature?
Nature with
Yes,
advantage.
no,
Okay.
nature.
Nature. Yeah.
Nature.
Wait, do I have bonus? Wait, so with advantage? Okay.
I give you advantage, yes,
Right.
because I am a backseat gamer.
Yep.
Uh.
It helps a lot though.
Oh, I only have 0 on nature.
Well, I'm glad that you decided to do this instead of
Ooh,
the.
Eh.
Balam, how do you examine the egg? Do you like pick it up? You know, you wrap your knuckle
In
on
the-
it, you sniff it. What do you do?
In the
I
meantime,
don't
I'm gonna
sniff
make
it,
I'm gonna make my own roll use my action. Never mind.
Uh-oh.
Oh, let Balam finish, guys. She keeps
Well,
getting cut off.
first, is there like multiple, like, can I try different ways?
You can do whatever you'd like, yeah.
Well, I'm just gonna, like, put my hand on it just to, feel the warmth. And then I'm gonna give it, like, a very slight, very soft knock. And maybe, like, put my ear against it.
After your series of rigorous tests and investigations, Balam, you come to the conclusion that these are, in fact, black dragon eggs. Logan, you come to the same conclusion and concur with her.
I'm just envisioning Balam like going, "Hello, little dragon, are you in there?"
Oh man, I want to roll
Hello.
too, but I'm like making food.
So, meanwhile, we'll come back to the investigation of the Caleb counterspells, I guess.
No, I actually just click that.
Meanwhile, we'll come back to that. Tonks, how do you save tonight's dinner as there's just dry steak?
Oh man. Try to make some kind of pressure cooker thing. I don't know, and put water in
Wow.
it, make it into stew. Bro, make it into stew. You braise that shit down and it becomes tender. Come on.
Yeah, sure.
I don't want no
She's
dry
not
steak.
wrong.
Because you're an
in
artificer.
10 hours we get our food. In 10 hours we
No,
get our
because I
food,
use
guess.
magic big brain shit. It'll only take me 10 minutes. Come on.
Yeah, because you're an artificer, you create you invent a pressure cooker. Not only that, but you also operate underneath the theory, if baking cookies at 100 degrees Fahrenheit, takes 40 minutes, then baking cookies at 400 degrees Fahrenheit should only take 4 minutes. And
Perfect.
you essentially, through magic heretofore unknown and technology that will never be replicated, because this is just something that you made with your artificer stuff and it will absolutely fall apart. In fact, you know what? The thing you create looks suspiciously like a bomb. It looks
One time use only.
Yeah, so Caleb, you're not super invested in the dragon egg thing. Instead, you're watching what Tonks is doing, and she creates this weird, she creates almost a dragon egg of her own, and it looks like a bomb. It's got like a timer on it. It's got like hazard signs that she painted on it. You even used, because he's not using it right now anyways, you used Rocky's head as like the lid, Tonks.
Perfect.
And this thing,
It's table decor, man.
Yeah, so go ahead and roleplay making this with Caleb. And Elevor, I know that you're interested in stuff like this, so you could lean over and get involved in the situation as well. As Tonks, you create this machine.
Yakety Sax is like playing in the background,
I'd probably be fascinated by what she constructed, but there's no way I'm getting involved with the actual cooking of it. I had people do that for me back at home,
It's this weird grab bag of like pulling out screws and like my rigid rod on top of these ingredients. And I don't even know. It's a whirlwind of a mess here. We'll see how this turns out.
What is that thing for?
To fix the dinner. Someone's got to do it right.
Wow,
Hey,
just
at least I
fucking
tried,
casual-
right?
Just casually roast him while you're at it. Although your roasting of him is still better than a meat he cooked.
Oof.
Oof. Yeah. I'm sorry. That's it. Just pulling springs out. Pulling needles out. Let's go.
Click, click, click,
Anyway.
click, 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 click,
Well,
click.
that thing's not gonna blow up, is it?
Maybe.
Is it meant to make that sound? Are we
I
okay?
mean,
tick, tick.
I don't know
If
if I
there's
can
more
do this.
time, we could finalize it. But you want dinner now, or you want it in 10 hours?
Warning! Clear the area. Warning! Clear the
I don't know if I can do
area.
this.
Oh,
Technically, what you could do is that you could just have dug a hole and then put the pressure cooker inside it, cover the hole
It
up.
explodes.
Oh boy.
It leaves a small 5x5 crater in the ground where it was set up, and sailing through the air in a protective sealed container are the stakes which land perfectly in your hands, Tonks.
Dinner's ready. I think it's served.
You take it out, and it's you can still definitely taste the artificialness in this and the original stuff, but it does all taste significantly better. You glance at the small crater where the pressure cooker was and wonder what you've done to the environment here, as you can still see that there's a little sparkling of magic around where it used to be.
I think it'll be okay. Maybe.
With the chaos of dinner handled, does anyone return to examining the eggs? Or interacting?
Does Balam still trying
I-
to want to eat hers? Or?
Either way, I don't think we should be eating them, Balam, because I think even without us knowing whether there's a full-grown dragon inside there or not, I feel like the worth of them is way more intact than just in your belly.
yeah,
You're-
I agree completely, Balam. I must say I'm completely against the idea that you're going to eat this dragon egg, or attempt to anyway. We should leave the eggs intact.
Well, if you insist.
I
But,
imagine she just
on-
hugs it and licks it.
Yes.
Can I take a look at that? Well, no, actually, I just pulled one of the egg I have out, or I tried to. That's my Becca holding. I don't think I can, technically, right? It's like 150 pounds.
As you pick up the egg out of the bag of holding, you kind of check Noelle, who's been underneath it this whole time, and note she's gotten a little bit more two-dimensional and flattened.
She's a little ripe.
What?
Oh no, is this not gonna work? You guys should come look at this. It's
What are we looking at?
I think things might have shifted in the bag. And like try to pull out Noelle's body, I guess.
You do so. She's definitely flattened.
I mean, we can fix that, right?
That,
Yeah, you just pump her with air like a balloon.
that can't be good for her internal organs, I'm sure. I mean,
If I did a medicine roll, would that like
You
like at
figure
least
out
like set her back, like like when you're like.
you figure out she's you
I
look
mean, I
back
already
at
know
us.
she's dead, but I mean,
You look
would
at
it
us
not
and
be
just
able to
go-
like set bones or something? Or
You just go time of death. It's
Yeah,
like,
sure.
We know.
I guess if you wanted to, like, you know, taxidermy her a bit, you could roll a medicine. I'll allow it. It's a
is
little
anyone
dark.
opposed to this?
I could try blowing into her mouth and then try to like inflate her.
What is wrong with you? First you want to eat the dragon eggs, and now you just want to start breathing air into this very obvious corpse.
Tonks, you don't know much about taxidermy, and it shows as you make her look slightly worse than, you know, she already did.
Oh no.
I can't do that. Nanobots only work on live things, apparently. Anyway, back to the. No, I'm just kidding. No, but for real.
The resurrection should still be fine, though. You
Okay.
check. It's legitimately just the fact that the 150-pound dragon egg has been sitting on her chest for the last, like,
Alright.
few hours. She's gotten a little, like, concave. A few ribs broke just under the weight, but, you know.
Okay, well, I take her body out of the bag all the way because I still want to look at this egg, and I just have to remember to put the egg back in first and then put her on top. Oh man.
So hold on.
Anyway,
Let me get this straight before you do so. You know what? No, I'm not gonna point this out to you because it's gonna be very fucking funny when it happens.
There's,
And
Well, I
there's
don't
a
like
raid.
the bag that's
There's
like
a
moving
raid.
around, right?
There's a
Hey,
raid?
what
Oh
up,
shit.
raid?
Hey, thank you guys so much. Hey June, thank you so much for coming by. We're having fun with corpses in D&D as the party was holding on to poor Lulubelle's previous character Noelle's corpse with the hopes of
Say
resurrection.
that. Don't say that. You can't say we're having fun with corpses.
You are having fun with corpses.
You
No.
can't say that on Twitch. You're gonna get banned.
No, it's D&D. Regardless, they then found a 150-pound dragon egg and put that on top of her in the bag of holding. And now they're considering... Thank you for setting up the shout-out, Saf. They're now considering putting the egg...
Was in there.
They're now considering putting the egg back in the bag of holding and then the warm body of Noelle back on top of it.
Well, I mean, I can't carry her body, and we
How
don't have
do-
enough people to carry the egg. So
Because she's preserved by gentle repose at time of death, Logan.
How do you keep on forgetting that he's in your bag?
she's in my bag, but then I didn't think about it when I was trying to, take this dragon egg somehow. It's the only way I could carry it. Poor Joe's got one, and Balam had one, and you two couldn't carry one, so I had to shove it in my bag. Anyway, I want to look at this egg.
You look at the
Right,
egg, and give me a
That
moment.
reminds me. That reminds me of something very significant. What's the cultist doing on my shoulder?
Oh, well, apparently I don't know anything more about
Oh,
this
right.
egg either.
The cultist
What
guy
did
that
we
you've
do
been
those
carrying
cultists?
around.
I
We'll get to him.
During our long rest, I was sleeping with him next to me.
We'll get to him. Hello, Egg. First off, Raiders, thank you so much for coming by, and thank you, June, for the raid. June is another member of Chisana, the VTuber group that I'm a part of. If you don't know me, I'm River. I'm a bardic dancer VTuber based off of College of Swords Bard. I run a lot of D&D and other TTRPG content, but I play a bunch of games too. So if you like what you see, consider following and sticking around the channel. Yeah, alright. Tonks, you also come to the conclusion that these are, in fact, black dragon eggs. What else are you guys doing?
Well, again, I was asking about the cultist.
Oh yeah, the cultist feller. Yeah, you've been carrying him on your shoulder this entire time. Then you put him down, still tied up in the camp, and he's just pretending to be out cold still. Very badly. He opens an eye every now and then, and then goes, huh, and closes it.
Pathetic. Do you need something to eat? I asked him.
I don't want to eat the dragon egg.
I mean, I don't think anyone should be eating the dragon egg. I was more asking for, water, rations, whatever.
Do you have any wine?
If I have any wine.
Yeah, wine or ale or something like that. And yes, I'd love some of that venison. The smell's been... Well, at first the smell wasn't so bad, and then after she exploded them, it smelled really good.
Yeah, I'll give him some of the food we cooked and some water to wash it down with. No alcohol though.
What kind of adventurers don't carry around alcohol with them?
Oh, we carry around alcohol. I just don't want to share it with you.
Why not?
You...
Look, I'm your captive, right? You want me to have a good relationship with you, so I behave myself and tell you what you want to know, right? So why come on, wine and dine me a little bit here, man. This isn't the first time I've been captured by you. This is like the second time you've captured me in particular.
Don't push your luck.
It's not luck. You're not gonna kill me. I'm unarmed.
Ah, yeah, he got me.
I'm unarmed and
I
tied
punch
up.
him out.
God,
I punch him out.
and he's out cold again.
Well, more food for me, I guess.
You feel bad about missing the opportunity to give a one-liner about knuckle sandwiches before hitting him.
Nah, that's a different character of mine.
Alright. Would you be able to roll a history, maybe? Something dealing with artificers, lords? Are dragon eggs not magical? No, they are not inherently magical. They are used as tools in some magic components and inventions. You could roll something to figure out what the shell of a dragon egg or the liquid inside could be used for, but it's not going to help you identifying how long until the dragon inside hatches.
Hey, that's okay, but that's still information, you know?
Hmm?
Right?
Sure.
So how do I do? Oh, is it gonna just do it already for me?
I don't know. Did it?
I don't know.
I don't know what ability you're looking
I-
for. Artificer's Lore? Alright, let me look at it real quick. You can add twice your proficiency bonus. What's your proficiency bonus? 2, and your
Plus
intelligence... Oh, it's +3, and your intelligence is a 4?
Yeah, my intelligence is plus
So that should have an additional 3 on it. So that is a total of 29. With a 29, historically, black dragon eggs actually do have a lot of uses. First off, dragon shell armor is a cheaper variant of dragon scale armor, and sometimes the eggshells are painted to look like scales in place of, usual scale, which creates, dragon scale armor. It's kind of like a fake material. It's not super helpful, and creating armor out of the shell would be possible for a small creature, but it would only be, a regular suit of armor just made out of dragon shell, because the shell itself doesn't have magic properties. What does have very valuable properties is the liquid on the inside. Generally, that is attuned to whatever element the dragon color is. Black, you don't actually know what black dragon is. You'd have to succeed at one of your nature checks. But whatever's inside would be tuned to whatever element or general ability black dragons are capable of doing, making it very valuable in potions and tonics of the same nature.
I would just know that it's probably worth more than actually eating the egg.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Right? I would assume that, yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
the liquid.
I don't think we should eat this.
The liquid in the inside would go for a couple $100 gold per egg.
Oh yeah. I look at Logan and I let him know that these are like pretty pennies, and we shouldn't really bust them open to eat them.
They are
Like
also,
just alone on the inside, it's like worth a couple $100 gold.
For your guys' downtime actions, because I get asked about this a lot, about creating magic items, like actually crafting a magic item, this is an appropriate ingredient to create an uncommon or rare magic item, as long as you can explain how you're using the liquid and the shell on the and everything to do with it. But I would allow the creation of an uncommon magic item or a rare if you're really able to argue it. In any event, that's what you get from your history.
Elevor, I wasn't sure if you actually use potions or make tonics. I know you had like a business of like making animal costumes.
Well, I'd certainly like to maybe look into doing something like that. My real goal is to open up a magic shop myself. It would be quite lucrative, particularly given the lack of magic in Faerun these days.
I mean, I don't know what we plan on doing with these eggs, but maybe we can keep one and you can do something with that.
Well, that's an option, but I think we need to bring all of them with us to El Terrell and discuss it from there.
Oh, we need these for Candlekeep, probably. I don't know.
It's possible.
This is very heavy,
So-
though. I'm trying to, like, roll it back into my bag.
With the shenanigans finished for the evening, dinner et, and the eggs examined, you get every... And just to clarify, you're putting Noelle's body on top of the egg this time, Tonks.
Well, actually, don't. How is, like, the properties of the bag? Like, if I'm moving the bag, things don't actually shift around on the inside, do they? Unless you, like, invert the bag, I thought.
No, but once you put them in, they're in. Like, in where you've put them in the bag. They don't move from there.
Yeah,
but-
like, I just make sure that her body is able to, like, not be smushed by this egg, I guess. So I need to look at the dimensions of this.
You begin playing Tetris with your bag of holding, as everyone else begins setting up their sleeping areas for the day. How's everyone sleeping? This is a rocky plateau-like area.
I think we lost Logan.
Did we?
I think he's sleeping.
Certainly sounds like he's snoring.
Valentin?
He put in Discord.
Yeah, he might
He
fall
didn't
asleep,
respond, he
yeah.
fell asleep.
Well, Logan's already set up his sleeping area and is resting for the evening.
He's done for the day.
The rest of you, how are you setting up your sleeping arrangements? You got a rocky plateau going on. Do you guys have sleeping bags? Do you have bedrolls? Like, did you guys purchase tents? What do your sleeping areas look like? Yeah, no, he's definitely snoring.
Yeah, he's out.
I mean, I just have my bedroll, and I would, set myself up. I take it we're setting up a little camp with a fire and what have you, so I'd set myself up to be as comfortable as possible. It's not quite what I'm used to, but I'll make the best of it.
Sure. He sounds like a small dog. He sounds like a small dog growling in his sleep.
Maybe you want to mute him or take him from the channel or something.
I'm just gonna. Well, I'm personally just gonna turn him down a little bit. He might wake back up, and this is golden. This is too funny. I've known him for 14 years. This is hilarious. I wonder if he's gonna talk in his sleep or anything. Sorry. Anyways, you just nestle into the hole that you've left in the ground from your pressure cooker. Caleb, how do you sleep? The stars are beautiful tonight. It's clear.
Yeah, I sleep with no tent. I just in the bedroll near the campfire, kind of staring up. I keep it simple.
Lulabelle, how do you sleep?
Same way, nothing fancy.
And Joe.
I climb a tree and tie myself to a branch.
There are no trees. You're in a rocky plateau-like area. There's a few
Do you want to come
pathetic
into this
bushes
pressure
around.
cookered hole I made?
Actually, there's a hole? Yeah. Joe will probably go in the hole. I don't have a shovel to dig a hole. Damn.
No, I pressure. Wait, no, it's okay.
I will do what she says. Damn, I have no shovel.
I made a hole earlier. You missed it, and I fixed the stake.
Yay. Oh, poor Martin.
Okay. Everyone settles in for the night. As a note, I know this is taking up a fair bit of time. I don't intend to describe in depth and in detail every night you travel, but when you start traveling, I like doing a night of when you leave and then a night before you arrive, generally. So we won't be doing 5 days worth of this, just letting you all know that so you're not like, oh my god, River, you take too long to do things. And we can always skip that too in the future. Just let me know.
Yay.
But regardless, for now, everyone settles in for the evening, and the first watch starts. Tonks and Balam, how are you guys keeping awake? What are you doing?
I try to stay busy walking around the perimeter.
I'll just stay watch near the camp.
You say this is like a whole rocky area, right, River?
Yes.
Darn. I see. I guess I will rip up my clothes in the cultist outfit. I'll wrap the egg. Keep it warm.
You trying to hatch it, Joe?
Oh well, yeah. Of course, it's a dragon. Wait, if he knows it's a dragon, actually, he'll just hatch it out of curiosity to see what's inside.
Okay, you guys know
Wait, he's gonna-
that Joe uses some of his own bedding to wrap it around his dragon egg, and, you know, he puts it close to the fire so it's kept nice and warm.
Yes. I wonder.
And no one stops him.
Wait, out of character, if it's a dragon egg, do I know
thought
it's a
he was
dragon egg?
sleeping.
Well, he changed his mind, apparently.
Oh,
Meaning
wait.
that I guess
I'll
he
sleep
woke up
tonight,
during
bye-bye.
first watch to do this. No, you can do it, Egg. Yeah, so during first watch, Tonks and Balam, Logan, Caleb, and Elivor have already gone to sleep. Joe is tucking in the dragon egg, it looks like. It would be up to you
Hey,
guys
River,
to do anything here.
I guess I just try to roll in nature again to try to see if that's a good or a bad thing for him to do.
Sure.
Wait, do I know it's a dragon egg first, River, or no?
Yeah, you know it's a dragon egg.
Do you get? Wait, who's awake right now? Just curious.
Tonks
Are
and
they awake or
Balam.
no? Hey, Tonks. Balam. Tonks. Balam.
Hey,
Hey.
I think you missed this earlier, but I know the inside of the egg is worth a lot of gold
Yeah.
when it's not, broken open yet.
Yeah, but like, imagine like it growing up. That'd be worth
Yeah.
even more.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
do you know how to take care of a baby dragon? Because if you keep it next to the fire, that's how you get a baby dragon.
Yeah.
You
I'm
know
wondering,
how to
will it
take
be
care of a baby
faster-
dragon.
I was wondering, will it be faster if I
What
put the
does a
egg
baby
inside
dragon
the
eat?
fire? Meat. But do you think if I can put the egg inside the fire, this dragonness will keep it not burnt?
But I think if you put the egg inside the fire, a baby dragon will come out a lot quicker than you anticipate. And I don't know. I'm not trying to deal with that.
I mean, what's the worst that can happen?
Balam? Balam?
Wait, so are you trying to cook it?
No.
Look, I
want-
know what Balam. I know enough
hatchling.
for this egg that if he does that, it will hatch at some point.
I mean,
Well, Joe, if I know anything about motherhood, I just know that it's hard. So if you're willing to, you know, if you're up for that, I guess I'm fine with it. But like, I also think that raising a baby in these conditions isn't probably a good idea. But I know like I'm overstepping my boundaries. Just something that you should consider. I feel because dragon baby, right?
yeah, but it's okay. It's okay. It's a baby. Together, we can raise the young one. And imagine this: me riding a dragon as I swing my axe. Do I have an axe or sword? Hold on. Yeah, axe. Yeah. Does that not
Well-
sound like a swell idea?
It does.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
we should probably
I think.
have.
No, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Okay, well, before that, let's prepare. let's prepare some stuff around so that we're able to receive the baby. You know, like maybe get some baby clothes, baby food, baby
You're gonna
bed.
set up a whole nursery. You're not even
Wait.
ready yet, Joe.
Wait. What kind? Wait. What's in the egg? Is it like a human dragon or like a dragon?
No, it's a black dragon. It's a black dragon
it-
egg.
Is that a human dragon or a dragon?
It's a dragon.
Yeah, but you're making it sound
It's not
like
a
it's human.
dragonborn. No, she's saying you gotta prepare for this baby dragon. Like, where are you gonna keep it, man? Like, how are you gonna feed it?
Food.
Is it gonna suckle from your teat? Like,
No, it's a dragon.
right. Right.
I'm
So, Joe, I think you should just take a nap. Go take a nap. You're wasting your sleepy time. We're doing watch. Maybe cuddle the egg not so close by the fire. I think that will be the best option. If you really want to put it in the fire, I'm not gonna stop you, but
Let's see.
I'm just
what
gonna
kind of
watch.
Egg. I have rope. Can I tie a rope around the egg?
I have an
Ah,
idea.
shucks.
You should tie the egg to kind of like a pouch, like make a pouch, and then like just put it like right wear the pouch in front of you, and like you have like like the little baby carrier.
That is an excellent idea. I will try to make a pouch. Yes, with rope, which is totally possible. River, just saying.
A pouch for the
He
egg?
crochets a baby Bjorn.
A pouch for the egg?
Just lots of.
He wants to make like a baby carrier pouch to put on the front of him to put the egg in.
No. I don't want to, but somebody suggested it, and it sounded good to Joe.
Okay, well,
Yes.
it sounds
All
good
right.
to Joe, so that's what Joe's
Do
doing.
you have proficiency in tailor's tools or sewing kits or anything like that?
No. What would Joe have that?
So you don't actually know how to make rope into a pouch.
Oh, yeah, you're right. He doesn't. Shit. Good call.
I mean, you could always rip up some of these cultist clothes you've been carrying around into long strips.
Joe will think upon it as he thinks throughout the night.
There you
Whether
go.
he's asleep or awake, he does not know.
Sounds good.
Yeah, sleep on it.
So is this egg still by the fire, though?
Are you trying to hatch the egg, Joe?
Of course.
Oh,
Then, yep, it's by the fire, wrapped up all nice and warm and cozy as Joe goes to sleep.
While Joe's asleep, can I try to roll it away from the fire?
You can very easily do so. He's asleep. He can't stop you. So,
Okay, I do that.
Well, hold on. That depends if Balam wants to stop you.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Balam, shortly after Joe goes to bed, Tonks gets up and begins walking over to Joe's egg.
I look at her and I say, I mean, you can stop me if you want, but I'm not ready to be a dragon mama.
No, I don't stop her.
No, roll the egg away from the fire.
I'll help her.
You're taking egg away from egg, you know.
No, we're not taking it away from you. We're just moving it away from the fire.
We'll put it next to you or something.
You guys
Egg is
roll
being
it
kidnapped
away from
by
the
egg.
fire, and you swear to God you felt it wiggle a little.
Oh my god.
Should I? So, maybe I should trade the egg, but in case he attempts this again, at least the cooldown will be, longer. So I'll trade eggs with him.
Okay.
You.
That's so fun. That's smart.
Sure, you swap the eggs. Where do you put the new Joe egg?
Where I put my last egg, probably, I don't know. It doesn't matter. Like near my sleeping bag or where I'm watching.
Sure. And you guys just replace the egg that you're swapping it with slightly away from the fire.
Not slightly, like very.
Enough that it won't be getting warmer. That's pretty fucking funny. Alright. The two of you now have a watch together on your own. Are you guys saying or doing anything? How are you guys keeping awake? You know what? I'll even give a little bit of lead into this. Tonks. Tonks, hello? You and Balam feel awkward around each other. The last time that you guys really interacted or spoke heavily was you chastising her very heavily when she was attempting to save the people of Green Nest. I don't think that you guys have really spoken one-on-one since then.
We have not.
So you both feel a little awkward just around each other.
Yeah. Just kicking the dirt. And just give up. And I'm assuming she just towers over me. I don't know how tall she is, but
How
I'm
tall is
short.
Balam? Lulu, how tall is Balam?
Oh, 5'6".
So yeah, she towers over you.
Yeah. Yeah. And say, I'm not good with words. I have a big brain, but can't speak very well. Just verbal diarrhea. And I've been meaning to tell you that I'm sorry for the way how I acted, but I really thought that we could have just had a scouting mission done and then come back later. It ended up working out anyway, so we ended up getting people, but I feel like I don't want to lose you.
Adam is surprised, and she says, "Oh, it's fine. I'm sorry too. I know it wasn't part of the plan, and this is the sort of thing that you kind of, well, I needed to like communicate. So I'm also sorry for that.
Can't tell if he's stoic or single."
It's so nice we're able to have an RP moment without someone cutting in to tell a one-liner joke.
I'm so sorry.
Carry on, you guys.
I'm still learning how to work as a group, and I'm still learning. So I'm there might be more instances like this, but I do hope, because I do like you a lot, Tonks. So if you're fine with it, maybe we could try to work together.
Yeah. I hope me rolling this egg away from Joe was not any indication that I wouldn't be more conducive to what you have to say or do in the future. I just don't want to be a dragon. Sorry.
That's okay. You made a point. Like, if we get compensated, there'll be more eggs and steak that I can eat in the future. So
Steak and eggs do sound good though.
yeah. We're cool then?
Yeah.
With
Yeah,
this
we're cool.
wholesome moment between the two party members, you both realize that your watch is done, as you spent the rest of the time engaged in pleasant chatter and communication with the others on your watch. It's time for second watch, which is Caleb and Joe.
Caleb again? Okay,
So
okay.
before, I guess, like, we have to wake Caleb up, right, and stuff. Like, they
Mhm.
don't just magic. So when I'm waking Caleb up, I let him know that Joe really wants to like try to hatch this egg, and it's probably not a good thing to keep it close to the fire or warm, or to actually hatch.
Well, thanks for the information. I'll make sure he doesn't hatch it.
I'm just gonna glance at Balam, and then I go into my little hole in the ground.
Okay. Joe, Balam, that means that you're the one who's got to wake up Joe.
Oh, it was Caleb and Joel?
Yep, Caleb and Joe on this
Not
watch.
Logan?
Nope, Logan's with Elevor.
Okay.
Logan passed out.
Don't worry about it.
I am going to walk on over to Egg, poke him in the cheek. Psst. Joe. Joe. It's your turn.
Oh my god, Joe snores like Valentin does.
Did I really? Wait, what?
Don't worry about it, carry on.
Oh.
You've been poked in the cheek.
Joe.
Wait, what is that? Oh. I wake up. That's me.
Okay, so you're wake up, Joe. It's your turn. It's your turn now. So your egg started to roll off. Because there's like, I guess.
Who's Greg?
Who's Greg?
Yeah, Alf character. Who's Greg? I'm sorry.
Greg?
Your egg.
Oh wait, did I actually say
egg?
Oh, your egg.
Oh! I didn't say Greg is wait a minute. Who's Greg? Sorry, I apologize.
No, your egg started to roll off in a different direction, so me and Tongs put it back next to you. But other than that, your egg is just like safe. It's intact, and I think Caleb is ready outside, ready to go on a ship with you.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. I wake up, River.
You wake up, get your gear, and you put your hand on your egg. It's really cold to the touch.
I put I hug it. No. Let's see. River, question about the environment. You said there's big rocks, right?
Yep, you're in the middle of a rocky plateau, and it's kind of cold out as winter is just about to begin.
Oh, I don't have hand axes? What's my hand axes? Oh, I guess I never had them.
You threw them and never retrieved them.
Oh. Okay. Never mind. I was planning on making a rock nest, but never mind. What would Joe do with egg? Oh, wait, I have rope. No, you're right. I don't have the tavern. Taylor thing. Damn. I guess I watch over egg. I dig a hole and put the egg into the hole.
Near the fire, so it'll stay warm?
Joe thinks maybe no, because he's too poor to feed the dragon. Because he assumes dragons gives big pretty fast, meaning money will have to be bought for food.
Balam, you head to bed.
Or he has to grow a farm.
Caleb?
Yeah.
I heard you say while?
Yeah, as he's doing this, Caleb's walking around camp, looking around, but also every few seconds staring back at Joe. Just ready to butt in if he gets the egg too close to fire.
He's he's digging a hole not near the fire.
Wait a minute. River, I think we overlooked something.
What?
Character.
I haven't overlooked anything.
I wrapped the first egg in clothing from my clothes and outfit.
That's right. This egg that's beside you doesn't have any of the clothing on it.
No, I would put in the effort to put it back.
Why is this egg naked?
Is Joe saying that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Why is this egg naked? God
It's
damn
an
it,
egg. Doesn't need clothes.
Yeah, but I dressed it earlier. I
Why
look
did you
around
dress an
never
egg?
for egg, so it's warm. What? Do you not keep your
That's-
eggs warm?
That's not exactly how clothes works.
Wait. If you're cold, what do you do?
Well, you put on clothes, but your body heat is what keeps you warm. And the
Yes.
clothes helps insulate you.
Yes.
If
and
this
eggs
egg
have
isn't
heat.
producing heat.
They don't. I say, quizzically, I guess.
Actually,
Yeah, you
Caleb doesn't
don't
actually
know.
that.
Yeah,
He's gonna
you
walk up to
don't
it.
know.
Yeah, he's gonna walk up to it.
You said it so confidently.
Yeah, and then he walks up and touches the egg.
It feels cold to the touch.
I look for the dressed up egg, River.
You see that there is no dressed up egg.
Oh. I roll the egg towards fire to warm it up.
Caleb,
Nope. Do not move it close to the fire.
you get on the
Oh,
other
right,
side of
in
the
the
egg,
future.
Caleb, and you put a hand on the egg, preventing him from rolling it closer to the fire.
Yeah.
But at least we should warm it up. The little guy could be cold.
No, if you do that, it
Uh-huh.
actually I don't know why this is bad, but we probably shouldn't do it. Tonk said
But
not
I
to.
But what if it's dead? What if it's dying because it's cold?
It's a dragon egg. It's probably fine.
Aren't dragons hot? They breathe fire?
Well, not
I'm
all
pretty
of
sure
them.
they breathe fire. Wait, what? Wait, what? What do you mean?
Some do acid.
Oh.
Flashback.
Shit.
Oh, do it flashback in here a bit. That
we do
dragon we
flashback, River?
fought, the green dragon, way back.
Poison, not acid.
We
Big
won't-
poison
we won't
cloud.
dragon?
Okay.
Big poison
He
cloud.
we
says
fought
acid
dragon?
though.
You weren't part of the
Okay.
group when they fought the dragon egg.
Oh, okay.
But they did.
I was like,
They
what
fought
the
a
hell
green
is
dragon,
this?
and they nearly killed it.
Yeah,
It
way
ran
back.
away.
Oh, nice. Lucky. Anyways, Well, what if it's dying because it's cold? How can we tell? Actually, is there any way for us to tell, River, or no? That
Yeah,
was
roll me a
the
nature.
status of the egg. Oh, really? Oh. Shit. 14.
14?
Yeah. Oh, I could double
You
click
don't
it
know
if you
how,
try.
how
Okay.
close they are to hatching, but you do know that the cold is going to halt the process.
Oh, so I know they are okay for now. Okay. I put them back in the hole, so they'd be protected, River, and I keep watch.
Sure. Caleb and Joe, how do you guys keep yourselves awake during this time? Do you chat about anything?
Hey, Caleb,
What?
why are we here?
We're here because this was the best spot to put camp. What are you talking about?
Shouldn't, like, I don't know, we all go hole and then hide in the hole?
Well,
'Cause this feels
Tonks
a bit
clearly thought that
exposed.
was a good idea.
I mean, she's smart, but this seems a bit exposed. Like, look, there's rock. There's dirt, and there's rock.
Right, but if we're exposed, then anybody coming after us would have to be exposed to get here as well.
Only if we see them. Can you see them or no? Because I can't see shit.
I mean, I get you can't see much, but I can see pretty far.
Oh, you're not human. Okay. Okay. Shit, I'm bored. I have nothing to do. River, out of character, if I hit a rock with a axe, will it keep them break or no?
Hit a rock with a great axe and find out, I guess.
Damn, I don't want to risk it. I still remember the incident with the great axe, River,
Oh my
and
god.
the magic floor.
Yeah, when you
I still
blew
remember
off
that
both your arms and descent into Avernus.
I call that unfair. But anyway, Joe play with ball bearings. Actually, Joe would like to put ball bearings all around the camp for safety.
Okay, Caleb, as you watch throughout the night, throughout your watch, Joe takes a bag and carefully is placing ball bearings around the perimeter of your camp.
Not just one bag,
He allows
5
him.
bags.
He allows him, hoping that he forgets them, or just loses many of them.
Joe, by the time that you're done putting all the ball bearings out, your watch is over.
Yay.
Do you leave them
You
out?
waking me up? I leave them out for overnight. In case anybody needs it.
Okay. You guys, who's gonna wake up Elevor?
Caleb will wake up Belivor.
How so?
He goes up to him, kneels over, and then grabs him from by the shirt and shakes him. Wake up! It's your turn.
Balam's like, poke, good morning, sleepyhead. Caleb grabs Elevor and just is like giving him shaken baby syndrome.
What's wrong? Are we being attacked?
No, we're fine. We're fine. Just it's your turn to take watch.
Oh, good gods, man! You could have been a little gentler about it.
Yeah, I could have. Anyways, Joe put all the ball bearings around, so try not to trip on them. Don't feel like you need to pick them up either. Maybe we get rid of them finally.
Oh, okay. And I'm
Yep.
on with Logan, is that right? Who both in real life and in the game is asleep.
Yep. Logan's on watch, but he seems to be staring off into the distance, contemplating life, the universe, and everything.
Yeah,
And you hear him
having an
snore.
existential crisis.
How do you keep yourself awake without any conversational partner, Elevor?
Well, as I'm wont to do, I'll kind of study my spellbook and study my journal. I would like to see if I've I guess I gave you a roll for this of some sort if you want. If I know anything about black dragon eggs, that would, I mean, we've got a bunch of information already, so I don't know if it's really necessary for me to supplement anything. But if I know anything about these black dragon eggs that hasn't already been revealed, given, that I'm a...
Of course, yeah. Well, the gestation period you don't know yet.
Okay, well... then
A
I
stronger nature than a 15 might get you that.
You want a nature check? Oh boy, okay.
Sadly, this book is very specific on what checks work for what.
Well, there you go.
You conclude they are black dragon eggs.
Oh, good. I'm glad that I was able to confirm that for everyone because it was really in doubt. Okay. Well, other than that, I would be, maybe just chatting with Moonbeam.
Hey!
How things are with him, how he's enjoying.
Hey, buddy! Hey!
Sorry, wrong chat.
Hey!
What?
Hey, buddy! Also, who just joined and then left?
That was King.
Oh.
Wrong
Nice.
game.
Nice. Meanwhile, Elevor, you're hearing, hey, buddy.
Yeah.
You turn to look, and there is a silver coin with a hole drilled through the top of it on a string on a rock about 10 feet away from you and away from the campfire. You have a decent enough passive perception, so you spot the string.
So there's a coin with a hole through it tied to a string on
Yep.
a rock.
Yep.
Somebody's saying, hey, buddy.
Yep.
Whoever that is, show yourself.
The coin wiggles a little bit as the string jerks it very slightly.
I have no need of your coinage. Again, whoever it is, show yourself.
The coin slips off the rock. Huh?
I would. I know he's not here, but I would point out to Logan that we have company.
Sure. Logan's just still staring off in the distance, no help at all. The coin,
No help.
the coin slips off the rock, and there's a little tinkling sound as it hits the rock. And You can see that whoever's got the string is hidden around a nearby corner and just gently tugging on the string that's pulling the coin.
I'm going to be very wary, but I'm not following the coin. In fact, I'll have my sword out in sort of a defensive position, standing by the fire, but just sort of staring in the direction of where the coin disappeared, just to see if anybody's going to come forward.
All right. You hear a, "Shit, he didn't buy it. I told you we should have used a gold piece. Quick, give me your pouch." "My pouch?" You hear a slight argument going on behind that wall. And then a moment later, a gold coin with a hole drilled into it and a string tied to it is tossed around the corner.
Oh man, who was on first watch? It was Tonks and
Balam, yeah.
Balam.
I thought what was on second?
I
Sorry.
hate to disturb the rest, but
"Hey, wait, buddy, don't do that." You hear the voice as you turn towards the sleeping party members. "Come here."
I'm not leaving the camp.
What?
Who are you? What do you want?
I'm a friend, and I got a little business proposition for you. Just look, come around the corner.
Business proposition? Who are you?
I can't tell you. They might hear. Look, especially that guy. The coin, like, you're not certain who that guy is because you can't see them gesturing. But the coin again just does a little wiggle as they're gently reeling it in. "Buddy."
This is foolishness. If you have something to say, come into the light of the camp and say it. Otherwise, be gone before I come.
No. Hey, look, buddy, look. I promise you, we're the same, you and I. Here, look. And there's a little flash as prestidigitation is cast to leave a little sparkle in the air just around the corner. We're the same. We do that. Come here. I just gotta talk to you.
Elivor stands there kind of contemplating things for a moment, and then he gets this very stern look on his face. "Bayleaf,
Who?
I know it's you. Just come clean.
Who
What
the
do you
fuck
want?"
is Bayleaf? No, buddy. Who the fuck is Bayleaf?
You.
No, I'm not Bayleaf. I'm Bloink.
Who are you then?
Bloink.
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 I know of no one named Bloink.
No, I know you don't. That's why I want to talk to you instead of those assholes. Come here.
No. Come here if you want to speak with me. I'm not leaving the camp. I'm on guard. And besides, you could mean me harm.
I do look. Okay, I promise you, I do not mean you harm. There.
Right.
Now, come on. Just
Right.
Look,
Right.
You don't gotta take the coin. Just come around the corner.
Yes. And I promise you, I'm king of the fairies. But come now.
Holy shit, you are? I mean, you're an elf, right? So I guess that's totally possible.
Right. Yes.
Anyways, come on, just come here.
I
For
will
fuck's
walk.
sake.
I will walk to the edge of the firelight in the direction of wherever this coin is, but no farther. I will not leave the area lit by the fire.
Okay, I guess that'll do, but you won't be able to see me very well.
Come forward. Who are you?
And a small little figure, clearly a small-sized creature, bipedal, comes around the corner, but it's wearing a very, very heavy cloak, and its head is obscured. You can't make out any details about the figure because your dark vision doesn't show you color. It has small hands, though, as well.
Are they clawed hands or?
They look like regular old hands. Just really small.
Blink, take your hood down so I can see you.
No, I can't.
Well, then I can't speak with you.
We're speaking right now. You're fully capable of doing it. You're gonna choose not to.
capability and willingness are two very different things. Now get to the point. Take your hood down and tell me what it is you want, or this conversation is over. It will either be over by you leaving or at the end of my sword. Make your choice.
Oh, buddy, you really don't want to try that. Like, I'll fuck you up. Like, if we're gonna have a big dick swinging contest, I will obliterate you, okay? I've got a fireball prepared and ready to go, centered right on that campfire. And I know you don't have counterspell. It's that guy who does. He points at where Caleb is sleeping. I will blow his ass up first, alright?
You think you know quite a lot, don't you?
What is it you want? I fought those assholes before.
What do you want?
Well, Wait, what did I want again? he turns back to where like the rock that he was hiding behind and says, What are we doing here again? And here a language you don't speak comes back. Right. Okay. How much do you like that guy? He points at Caleb, who's sleeping.
I like him well enough.
Well enough? What's that, like a 5 out of 10? 6 out of 10? You besties?
What is the point of this? I'm starting to lose patience.
I don't even think you had any to start with, man. I'm not gonna lie, but you've been really rude this entire time. Your people skills need work. I want his pointy stick thing.
Pointy stick thing? Do you mean his weapon?
Yeah, that. I want it.
Well, you can't have it. It's his.
Well, I mean, doy. That's why I'm asking you to go get it and bring it for me right now. And I'll pay you for it.
I'm not going to give away his things for him. I don't even know who you are.
I'm Bloink. We've been over this. Bloink Tooth Stealer.
Bloink Tooth Stealer. That makes it no more clearer than before.
What do you mean?
Who are you? What do you want, and why do you want his glaive?
Have you not heard of me? Is that what it's called? I thought it was just like a spear. Like a weirdly shaped spear.
Why do you want it if you don't even know what it is?
Huh? Because I want it. I'm Bloink Tooth Stealer.
Okay, you should be stealing teeth then, not weapons.
Oh, shit! Would you get me one of those too from him? Here, and a pair of pliers. He tosses it from out of the darkness. They skid across the ground. 50 gold for his pointy stick and one of his teeth.
You love fucking with Elevor, don't you?
You didn't have anyone with you on watch, and I felt really bad about like you not getting a chance to interact with anyone. So you got Bloink.
I got Bloink.
You got Bloink. It's not me wanting to fuck with you. You just ended up alone on watch, and I didn't want you to not interact for the whole time.
Look, Master Tooth Stealer, was it?
Wait, whoa. Did you just call me master? Because now, legally, that makes you my servant.
I meant it as an honorific.
An honor what now?
Exactly. Listen to me. I don't know who you are.
Bloink Tooth Stealer. Why do you keep asking? I keep telling you. I've been very clear about who I am, he says, raising his voice.
I want nothing further to do with you, sir. I don't know why you've appeared out of the darkness.
I told you I want his stick and I want one of his teeth. I'm very clear on this. Like, I don't understand where the confusion is coming from. Is there a language barrier? Do I not speak common well?
You'll get neither from me. I can't and I won't help you.
Fine. Okay, what about, like, who's your least favorite person in that group? Oh, holy shit, is that a dragon egg?
I rush back to the fire and I stand in sort of a defensive position in front of the
Oh, shit! And immediately he turns and you can see his little form waddle running off into the darkness as you turn and run.
Does he come back, or is he gone for
No,
good?
he fucking skitters off into the darkness.
Dragon egg scared him. Okay. Blink Tooth
It
Stealer.
was your movement, your fast movement that scared him.
Okay. Fair
Yeah,
enough.
and for some reason, instinctually, you get the feeling he spelled stealer wrong, meaning that it's spelt like this.
Oh.
So
Okay.
sorry, blank tooth stealer like that. Just instinctively, you felt it spelt that way.
Okay. That's fair enough. That doesn't seem to be a very intelligent creature, whatever it is.
And yet capable of casting magic.
Well,
Chat's
at least
like,
capable of casting prestidigitation.
chat says, "Psst, kid, you want some candy?"
Yeah, really.
In any
Got some
event.
candy in the back of my van.
Also,
Come
by the
on.
way, Rogich, may I just say congratulations at being the first person not to fall for that?
Fall for what? The coin on the end of a string?
Yep. You are the first person I have done that to in my history of DMing, and the only person to not fall for it. You are the only one to not get ambushed by the 10 goblins crouched around a corner.
Oh, good. Well, that's good to know. Wow.
In fact, this party has fallen for that before, and Caleb and Logan are the only two surviving members who will still remember Bloink Tooth Stealer and his shenanigans. Regardless, as Bloink scuttles away, you spend the rest of your watch on guard, moonbeams circling around, and it passes uneventfully. The sun rises, and you all begin waking up.
Okay. Well, I would tell the others about my interactions with Bloink.
Do you tell them over breakfast then?
Yeah, I would be very befuddled at the whole thing. I
Go
didn't
ahead, tell
realize
them.
that there was any history. During my watch, there was a strange little creature came out of the woods, trying to lure me out of the camp with a coin on the end of a string. I don't know what it was all about. It was very strange, and I turned to Caleb and I said, "He wanted your glaive and one of your teeth." It was very strange. I don't know. I went to protect the eggs and you ran off, but it was very bizarre, and I think we ought to be extra cautious at night.
Huh. Sounds familiar. I guess.
Familiar? In what way?
I don't really remember. Just kind of seems familiar. Anyways, good thing. Well, I guess it's good he didn't try taking anything from us.
You can roll me a history, Caleb, if you want, or you can just choose to still only vaguely remember this.
I'm gonna roll a history. 'Cause
Sure.
I don't remember that. I know we've been ambushed. I don't remember this specific one.
In the Lost Mines of Phandelver, when you guys were on the way to Thunder Tree, you came across a copper coin laying in the exact perfect center of the road. And you guys went and picked it up, and then there was a silver coin after that, and then another silver
Is
coin.
this where the thing had the dome or whatever?
Yes, this is that same fight that you did on your run of Lost Mine of Phandelver, but you weren't here for that in this one. Oh wait, no, you were there. You were
here,
you were landing. Yeah, you were landing. Yeah. And then like you followed the coins until they stopped being on the road and led off the path into an ambush by goblins.
It was in at least the map had
mud and an overturned wagon that the goblins were hiding under, and like
exactly.
launching stuff at you from out of the wagon.
I remember that now.
Yep. And you remember that Bloink Tooth Stealer declared you, Logan, and Stillness his mortal enemies, and he'd be back again one day to claim your teeth.
Yep. I can keep it to myself.
Okay. Well, I will just remain very puzzled about the whole thing, but I think we ought to be very vigilant at night. I don't know who the creature is, or exactly what he was after, but it seems very bizarre.
Yes, it does.
And that's all. I'll prepare for the next day.
You prepare for the next day. All right.
Yo.
Anyone have any roleplay or anything they want to do before we set off and fast forward you guys through random encounters to Elturel?
Yes. I want to pick up all my ball bearings as they're having the discussion.
All right. You pick up all of your ball bearings. Give me a moment.
And do I see anybody that has dressed up egg?
Was that egg? Sorry.
And I look for anybody that has dressed up egg.
Egg, how much clothes does Joe have on? Because you already said he like doesn't have a shirt, right?
Yeah, but he has clothes from other people though.
Oh, that's true, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
but-
Joe has clothes, he just doesn't wear them. He also has clothes from other people.
He carries other people's clothes, never his own.
Well, there's
Always
a
the
little
ones that he killed.
bit of artwork for this this chapter, by the way.
Aw, what the fuck are those things? They're like Spider-Man, but chubby. What the hell? It's chubby Spider-Man.
Bear spiders.
They are?
No, I don't know what these are.
Oh. They must die.
Well, kill them fast.
There's nothing going on. Your travel is not uneventful. However, there is no point in dealing with the random encounter that I just rolled. Meaning, at a certain night, some straggler kobolds, during your travel, do spot you. The hell? You have to give me a moment. The music just stopped. There we are. This will do. Well, traveling, yeah. A group of 5 kobolds thinks that they can take you on, rushes towards you, and are almost immediately incinerated by Caleb and Elivor and Tonks before even reaching melee.
Hell yeah.
After a few more nights of travel, is there anything that any of the characters bring up on any of the nights?
Out of character, can you eat a kobold?
It's cannibalism. They're considered humanoids.
Really?
Yep.
Even though if I'm a human?
We've had this discussion so many.
Did we really?
Mm-hmm.
I'm
Yeah.
so sorry.
We've had
Never
kind of
mind.
Yeah.
discussions at
I'm
least
so
at
sorry.
time.
It's a channel meme at this point.
3 more
I'm so
days.
sorry.
3 more days of travel later, meaning 3 more days of rations, and you guys are outside of Elturel. Let me see if I can't find any music for that.
Did we use rations the first night that they were attempted to cook?
Yeah, rations,
Yeah, that's what you cooked.
Rations.
Yeah.
Rations.
So I don't need to use a ration for that.
Uh-oh.
No. Oh, no, you do.
I
So a
don't have
total of
rations,
four days worth of rations. You don't have any rations? All right, does anyone give Egg 4 days worth of rations, or has Egg not eaten for 4 days?
Can I try to hunt for food for myself?
What background do you have, Egg?
Soldier.
I need to know if anyone's giving him rations or not.
Yes, I'll give him
Yeah,
one.
give him ration.
I'll give him
one.
2.
All right, there you go, Egg. You've got enough. Remove those, as you do have 4 days worth of rations shared with you.
Ooh, what? It's not even on my inventory sheet. I have nothing here.
Not you, them.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Oh, I deleted it.
In the
Why is it on my
distance,
food?
Elturel is really fucking easy to spot. because of the massive artificial sun shining above it. Give me a moment.
Did I feed animals with my food? What happened?
I don't have my physical book anymore, remember, guys, so I'm just pulling things out. This massive artificial sun illuminates all of the bright city of Elturel. Wait, hold on. Where's my other damn thing I'm looking for? 1 second. I'm looking for, there's a description of it that's quite good in the Sword Coast guide. So 1 second, let me find this. Here we are. As a note, this is the crest of the country.
Ow! Sorry.
I just need to read it real quick.
Armor and shirt?
No, the sun in the big hole, which I assume is...
Oh, shit.
Actually, I don't know what that's supposed to be, but one of it is the sun.
Oh, thank you, sir. I was like, wait a minute. The crest of a city is just armor and shirt? What?
So,
never
right.
mind.
Elturel is a city on this on a hill. It's a bright, shining city. For those of you who know about travel or things like that, you've likely heard of Elturel, as it's a safe haven for visitors and city alike. In the city's center, you can even see it from here, directly beneath the huge sun there, is a cliff-sided tor that holds aloft the High Hall, a castle whose walls surround the summit of the mount. You can see from the distance that a stream runs out of the center of the castle, flows north across the tor's top and then down one of its cliffs in a series of waterfalls, before joining the Chionthar River. Along the stream, across the tor, lies a very, very long, narrow garden. Flowers, wooded paths, and arched bridges. This huge garden you can see from here as well while approaching. Most of the buildings are tall, narrow homes. There's a few merchants waiting to get inside the city at the city gates. You guys join the line, and soon you're next. That sun shining above you is warm, golden light. How do you guys feel underneath the bright, burning light of the city?
Caleb feels a little uncomfortable, almost like like when it's morning and you're looking out to the sunrise, and it's just very bright. Just kind of feels like that, like he's having to just focus as he looks around.
I'm Elbor's rather enjoying being in the sunshine after slogging around in a cave
Yeah.
a few days before, so he's quite liking it, and he's admiring the city, finding it quite pretty and picturesque.
Muffled underneath his bucket helm, wearing the crest of Eltergard, the guard there at the gate has a bit of paper. He turns to you and says, "Names and purpose for visiting the city?"
Yes, I'm Elivor Arborshade. We're here to see the monk Leosin and several of members of the Order of the Gauntlet. Order of the Gauntlet.
Are we supposed to go to the Candle Keep?
What? I didn't hear you. What'd you say, Kim?
Oh, so sorry. I'm so sorry. Our character, weren't we supposed to go to the Candle Keep, right, in Elturel or something?
Well, we're here to kind of report in to everybody who sent us out to the hatchery to start with. It was Leosin who sent us there, but it was also
Night Hill sent us there?
Night Hill's at Elturel as well, I believe.
Okay, yeah. Alright, just wanted to make sure.
Yeah,
Sorry.
we're here to see the monk Leosin and Governor Nighthill from Greenest.
I don't know either of those names, sir.
We've traveled on business from Greenest. Are there any representatives of Greenest here?
Not as far as I know, sir.
Are you able to find someone who does know?
I can ask around, sir, but I assure you, none of the other guardsmen are going to know who you speak of. Regardless, as long as I believe that you don't seem suspicious, none of you are undead. Sure, as long as one of you swears the creed resolute, I will allow your party entry into the city.
You want us to swear what now? Sorry?
The creed resolute.
And what is this creed exactly?
The creed of... the creed of Elturel, sir. It's the creed promising... Sorry, hold on. I keep hearing a dlong. I'm getting a sound alert from somewhere now, and I don't know where it's coming from, but it's quite frustrating. Oh, it's from this. Yeah, Egg, I saw what you whispered me. You do not see a dressed up egg. In fact, you still see 3 dragon eggs. Balam just took the clothing off, Egg.
Wait, I saw that?
No, you never saw her do it.
Oh, okay.
That's true, you only do see 2, I suppose. Either way,
Oh, sure.
the Creed Resolute swears to serve the High Absorber, uphold the laws of Eltugard, and always be in service to the greater good.
Yes, we'll be good little elves and men, we promise. And
Will you swear the creed?
Sure. What's the words?
You'll be the one to say it? Alright.
And
Sure.
I roll my eyes.
Repeat after me. Repeat after me, sir.
Repeat after me.
No.
Repeat after me, sir.
No, not yet. You have to wait for me to start.
I know. I was having fun.
I.
My
name. Very funny.
Oh, wait, are you being say? Oh, what am I supposed to say?
Your name.
What am I supposed to say? My name. Oh. Yo, hi.
I. State your name.
Yo, hi.
Swear loyalty through mind, body, and soul.
So it's loyalty to mind, body, and soul.
To the protection and allegiance.
To the protection and allegiance.
Of the holy city of Elturel.
Of the holy city of Elturel.
With the light as my witness.
With the light as my witness,
I pledge to place the protection of Elturel
I pledge the protection of the Alterel
and all other citizens within her walls
and all of her citizens in her walls.
as my highest priority.
Yawn. I yawn. With my highest priority.
We are one people united
We are one people united
against the forces that may oppose us.
against the forces that may oppose us. I tap my foot.
Under the light and power of the companion,
Under the light and
power of the companion,
hour of the companion,
I take this oath willingly.
I take this oath willingly.
All of a sudden, the hair on the back of your neck stands up. And you shiver.
Oh, yeah, you have
unwillingly.
hair.
Yeah, you shiver unwillingly and unbidden. Right.
Not gonna lie, I forgot I had hair.
Right, the guard says. That'll do then. I'll allow your party entry.
What if, do you know someone named Anthar Froom?
Oh, Anthar Froom. Yes, sir.
Yes. Could you direct him to us? Or us to him?
Of course, sir. You need to head to the headquarters of the Order of the Gauntlet. He does kind of quotations. It's a tavern called A Pair of Black Antlers.
Pair of black antlers. Okay. Thank you.
The gates are open to you as the guard steps out of your way and immediately begins interrogating the next people.
Say we head to that tavern.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. You guys enter into the city of Elturel. It's a blustery autumn day, quite windy on the hill, but the city is in good spirits. It's not cold in the city at all. In fact, it's quite warm here. Unseasonably so, thanks to the huge artificial sun. No matter where you go, it's impossible to find a dark place within the city at all.
Interesting.
There's no onset of dawn or dusk, meaning that the citizens here rely on the tolling of bells from the High Hall, the large castle at the top of the hill. Short, quick questions denote that A Pair of Black Antlers is a tavern about midway up the hill, almost directly in the constant shadow of the castle. Even here, though, where the shadow of the castle should be, the light of that artificial sun shines from all directions, causing it to be uncomfortably bright. The tavern, even on the outside, has a cheerful nature to it, denoted by the massive pair of black antlers that stand above the door. No one stopping by a market or anything else? You're just coming straight to this tavern?
Actually, it would be a good idea to hit up a market, wouldn't it?
That would be nice, but will we do that after or before the thing?
Might be a good idea to do that now. Who wants to go to the market first?
I should probably buy, buy food. So, yeah. I need food.
Everyone you've spoken to, by the way, seems incredibly helpful. as many citizens of Elturel, when you were asking about a pair of black antlers, the market, things like that, were not only more than willing to give you directions, but even walked with you part of the way to where you were going. Most of them appear to be of varying religions, wearing symbols of all kinds of different faiths. In fact, you have yet to see a citizen without some profestation of their preferred religion. Everyone carries holy symbols, amulets, charms, and trinkets here, and they all go out of their way to assist you very heavily. Caleb, you even have one gentleman who, when you asked where the market was, he says, I'd be willing to take you there myself if you'd like, sir.
No, he says, oh, no need, you can point us the way.
Sir, I absolutely insist. Allow me to make sure that you reach the market. Please, I couldn't think to let you go on your own.
Alright.
Terribly impolite.
I guess that's fine.
And who's going to follow Caleb and the strange man?
Well, when you put it that way...
Just Joe, because this looks entertaining. Joe joins to watch this mess.
Yeah, I'll follow along just so as not to split the party and to make sure that Caleb's all right.
Excellent, he says, and I guess everyone heads to the market then before a pair of black antlers, but you know where the tavern is. You can come back here later.
Can I...
Oh.
Sorry.
Yeah,
Can I ask something?
Yeah.
I just wanted to ask if everyone here is friendly.
Everyone has been this friendly so far. Are you asking him that? Like, do it in
No,
character?
yeah, him. But, yeah, in character.
Of course, it's only the polite and the right thing to do. By the creed, after all.
That's fuck.
Joe, you, sort of feel the same. That's an understandable thing for the creed, after all.
Hey guys, I feel happy. Yay. I don't know why, but I feel happy. Yay.
You okay?
I found my voice. I don't know. So that's normal. Yay.
Regardless, we've arrived, and he gestures to the market, a wide open space where people are doing business and selling things, and then he reaches into his coin purse. He pulls out 5 silver pieces. He says, you simply have to try Mother Markle's cinnamon buns. Here. He holds out the money to you, Caleb.
But he hands me money?
Yeah, 5 silver to go get one of Mother Markle's cinnamon buns.
He says, maybe Balam would prefer one.
Oh, forgive me. Suppose the price must have rose. And he takes out another 5 silver and holds it out to you still, Caleb. Now both of you can get one.
Just take it.
Okay.
Alright.
Alright, he takes it.
Add 10 silver to your inventory. May the companion bless you, sir, he says, and then turns off to take care of whatever business he was doing beforehand.
He looks to Balam and then says, I guess we're going to get... Yeah. Let's go? Question mark?
For cinnamon buns? Sure. You find the stall. Is everyone going to get cinnamon buns?
Elivor's a little suspicious. These people are a little too nice.
Yeah, they're incredibly nice.
Yeah. Can I give you a perception check,
Insight,
or an Arcana check, or something to see if he senses that there's something afoot here? Maybe they're under some kind of
roll me an insight.
D's or something, you know.
Yeah.
Let's see.
what? There's nothing to be suspicious about. Come on.
They appear to be all part of good-aligned religions. Meaning, although it comes off as kind of creepy you realize that everybody in the city is trying to out-nice each other.
I'm still going to be guarded.
It's totally okay. Religious people are weird.
It's like they're afraid of going to hell. What weirdos.
Egg gain an inspiration.
Does anybody want inspiration?
That might have been the greatest joke you've ever made in my games.
What? I made better jokes than that, River.
Now.
That might be the funniest fucking joke you have ever made. Anyone has ever made. That might be the cleverest joke I have heard in my campaigns.
That was pretty clever.
Yay. Someone take my inspiration.
I guess I'll take it.
Go ahead, Caleb.
Yay.
Alright. You guys go to get cinnamon buns. When you get there, there's a lady, again, wearing a different holy symbol than the last guy. She's quite robust and has the perfect motherly expression on her face. She smiles at you and says, "Oh, newcomers to Elturel, then."
No, I'm not talking. Somebody else's. Yeah.
Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of you.
Yeah, 6.
Ah, how
Wait,
lucky! I just
the pet.
I just baked a fresh batch. You can have them all. She holds out a tray of a dozen buns.
I guess. All right, he takes one. Anyone else?
I will take one because for some reason I am feeling sweet, and I like sweet.
You're feeling
Sweet
agreeable.
Sweet makes things sweet. Yes. Thank you, ma'am. Yay!
You're welcome.
Yay!
Does everybody take a bun?
I don't.
I'll take
I'm
a bun,
I'm
but
polite.
sorry.
I'm polite with my refusal, but I don't take one.
Yeah, she doesn't push it. It would be impolite to press you, after all.
Oh, but of course.
What'd she say?
And you guys all take a bun. You bite into them. There's nothing really special about them. They taste like a perfectly decent cinnamon bun. Actually, it tastes kind of off. And everyone who had a bun, roll me a con save, please and thank you.
God damn it.
I get no. I don't get advantage.
I was interrupting Alvor when I was trying to say, but I decided to take it.
That's fine.
Am I being charmed in any way?
Eat the bun, Caleb. Roll me a con save. I'm aware of what your elven ability
cool.
is.
As long as you know, yeah.
Just roll the save.
Awesome.
Neither of you feel any different, but both of you are like, man, that just kind of tasted like a shittily cooked cinnamon bun.
Ma'am, your bun tastes like shit, but thank you.
Her face falters a little bit and says, that'll be 5 silver then.
Oh. I look at Caleb that got the free money.
That's amazing. Thank you for the bun, man. It tasted like shit.
It would be rude not to use this. And he hands over 5 silver.
Honesty is the best policy, I suppose.
Yes, for it is a sin to lie, is it not?
All right, what are you guys trying to buy at the market? It's a standard market. There's weapons, armor. The problem is, all weapons and armor are emblazoned here with religious symbols.
Oh, Jesus. I'd like to buy a lantern.
Excellent. You buy a lantern, and it's emblazoned with a religious symbol.
That's fine. It's light anyway.
How much does it cost?
How much does a regular lantern cost? Did you check that out, Caleb?
I'm looking at...
Yeah, so there's a couple. I was actually thinking of getting the bullseye lantern. It'd be 10 GP.
10 GP. What kind
It
of lantern are you
does
buying? I see
20
mine's
foot
this high.
cone. Oh, yeah, 20 foot cone. Never mind. I'll do
Oh,
a
you're looking at
regular
the
lantern.
bullseye lantern. Yeah.
Hooded lantern?
Yeah. That's the only
Is
one
it all
I have.
around? It is radius. Yeah, I'll do the hooded lantern.
Okay. You get a hooded lantern. And again, it's emblazoned with a holy symbol. Buying anything else?
Can I buy
I guess I
rations,
need-
River?
Yeah, sure. How many rations are you buying?
I'll let Thirst go first. Sorry.
I assume this is gonna need a fuel.
Yep, oil.
So I mean, I'd have to buy oil because I don't have any.
Yep. A singular flask of oil.
It's 1 SP, if I'm looking at the right one here.
Yep. Let me double check. 1 silver, and it will light your lantern. What the hell is this? Why isn't it telling me how much it lights? It's just saying that you can throw oil at people.
Yeah, that's what it tells me too. There's lots to read there.
One flask of oil will light your lantern for 24 hours.
Oh, nice. I'll get 5.
Yes, 10 days is 1 gold piece. 10 days of rations is going to be 5 gold pieces egg.
No, I'm at silver. Is it,
10 silver is 1
equals
gold. Yeah, 10 silver equals 1 gold.
I buy oil as well, and I was thirst.
Okay, all
What
the
do you need, oil?
flasks. All of the flasks have holy symbols emblazoned on the glass.
Jesus. Or I guess another god. And then I look over to Joe and say, "Here, take my torches.
Oh, okay. How many?
You can have 9 of them."
Yes, it is Seth right now, by the way. There's no map.
Do you really don't want your torches? Well, thank you,
Well,
Thirst.
that's what the lantern's
Wait, I meant
for.
Caleb. Okay, I'm at Caleb. You're not Thirst. You can be thirsty,
Right.
but not thirst.
Ah,
Yeah, I'll take them.
but yeah, that's what the lantern's for. Since we
I
seem
mean,
to
you got-
have a few issues with people being able to.
I mean, you can have both.
Yeah, I guess.
I gotta see if I can throw a torch. If I can, I'm gonna buy more torches. Oh, okay. Anyways, yeah, go for it. Continue. Yay.
At the moment, I think that's it for me.
All right. Eggy's turn. Unless somebody else wants to go.
I just want 10 days worth of rations.
Yep, you guys can all buy it. They come wrapped in packages with a holy symbol on them.
Delightful.
Yeah.
How much? 25 or?
5 silver per each 1 day ration. 5 silver. So
That's okay.
and 10 silver is 1 gold. So that means 2 days is 1 gold worth of rations. Okay, so that means
So 5 gold.
2
I got it.
ration equal 1 gold. And I want to buy 20. That would be 10 gold. Yes, right?
Yep.
I think so. Yeah. Okay. 20 rations I go. See, I can do math. Eventually. There we go. 20. Oh no! Okay, never mind. Let me get rid of some rations quick. Let me get rid of some rations, okay? Okay, that work? Okay. Oh no! Oh,
Are you overweight?
about 1 pound. I have to
Oof.
get rid of some stuff.
Did you add
okay,
the
okay.
Did you add the torches?
Yep.
I'll just take one.
Okay.
I'll just take like 2 back or something.
Okay, so I have 17 torches. Okay. Maybe I have too many torches. Yeah, I have 17 right now.
I mean, this may or may not have been a way for me to just get rid of torches by throwing them at you.
I also have 30 pounds of rope, so that'd be an issue as well.
Oh Jesus!
Oh god,
Well,
why is
I
rope so heavy?
I'll need torches if you need space.
Do you think we could get rid of them if we have oil? Because I have 10 oil.
You guys could also
Yes.
sell a bunch of stuff here.
Oh, man, I want to keep my cultist instead of a spear.
Anything that you guys want to sell, drag and drop it into the party sheets parcel items inventory. And anything left in there, I will assume you're selling, and you'll get 50% of the value.
Okay, I'm gonna drag and drop the cultist spear.
Unless you want to roleplay selling out every little thing.
Cultist ration. Hey, River, I'll read it first before I ask you. Okay, now I ask you. River, I'm looking at the mess kit. It says it's a tin box that carries simple cutlery. What if I eat with my hands? Will I still need it?
I'm sorry, Egg.
Okay, never
Say
mind.
it again.
Oh, okay. Do I need a mess kit if I eat with my hands?
I mean, no, you don't technically need a mess kit, but not having one, you know, means that one day I might be like, yeah, you don't have a fork and sorry, you don't have a spoon, so you can't eat whatever this is, or you don't have a fork, or you know.
Okay. Sorry. I need to get stronger. I need to get stronger. I feel like my gear's too heavy. Oh, I'm gonna have to sell rope. No. My rope. No.
Let me know when you guys are ready.
Friend Joe ever had.
Are you proud of me, River? I'm selling rope. Damn it.
Are we selling these gems or no? Are we giving them back, right, to Greenness?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Joe's gems, right? Yay.
No.
Oh, what, is this a different game I'm thinking about? The one that I went inside the hole and almost got killed? The crash? Yeah, this is that game. Yeah.
Just drag and drop whatever you want to sell into the party sheet. And let me know once
Does
you guys
anybody
are
want
done.
daggers? Anybody want daggers? I'm selling some daggers. I have 5 daggers. If anybody wants them.
You can drag them into the thing.
Yeah, I put in the partial items if anyone wants to take them out. Oh man. Yay, I'm not overweight no more. Yay. Choke pie. I got string. I like string. Oh, it's poison fish hook. Sorry.
Is there like an area I can like heal up, or is that gonna be at the tavern? Like maybe potions?
Oh, we should be healed.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, you should have. You absolutely should be. I never applied the rest yet. 1 second. Let me do that right now. It's been several days.
Can I still buy potions?
Yeah, health potions are 75 gold pieces per potion.
Oof.
Is that a lot?
No, I'm not buying any.
Darn. I want to buy some stuff. I'm not sure if I can afford it.
I mean, what do you want to get? We like this is a good time to pick up stuff we actually might need.
A magical item.
I guess if he wants to go look for magical items.
River, isn't it sad that out of all these games, River, only Descent into the Furnace is the one that had magical items?
No, there's a lot of magical items. You guys had a
There were
bunch
magical
of them.
items in this game, but
Yeah.
We
lost it all. Like Landon had 3 of them on her body.
Yeah. Caleb had 1.
If you guys,
Wait,
yeah,
amulets?
Aladdin was carrying everybody's magic items essentially.
Yeah.
What happened to the magical amulets? Is that this game?
Aladdin had them and died. And you
Aladdin died?
Yes, you were there
And
when
then
she
they
died.
left my body in a field.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. There's.
Who's Landon?
I don't remember if we have another magical item, but I know there's only 1 left because Caleb didn't bring it with him. And it's the sword that used to belong to Virgilo.
Oh, that's sad. Should we remove
Oh yeah, no,
the
I
amulet then?
I definitely miss my my dragon guard. The extra +1 to AC was nice.
Yeah, I just realized I never got magic items except for descent. Yay! I'm about to buy magic item. Yay!
That's a
Just
downtime
just
action
curious,
if you're trying to buy a magic item.
okay, just curious about the amulets in our party inventory. Is that updated, or should we remove those?
Mm-hmm.
Wait, which ones?
The soapstone amulet, the wooden amulet. There's one more. Where is it? Should we sell the gems?
When you got captured, Egg, anything that you were carrying on you at the time, when you were captured, if it was valuable, it was taken from you. These aren't your things, though.
Those.
Yeah. So why are you asking about them?
Oh wait, why did I know about party inventory? I'm so sorry, my character doesn't know about that. That's right.
Yeah, you're looking
before.
through everybody's backpacks right now.
I'm sorry, Tonks. I forgot you scolded my character before. Oops.
Alright, let me just know, players, when you've put in everything, like the amulets that you're carrying, because Elevor, you could sell that bone amulet if you wanted, and things like that.
Oh, I forgot I even had those things.
Yeah, go through your guys' inventory, and those of you with, like, gems and amulets and stuff that you had just randomly picked up, the precious stones, for instance, now would be the time.
No, I thought we were giving them all back to the Green Nest, though.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Specifically the things from Green Nest, I have to find a very specific spot where that money is. So specifically, the ones that I stated from Green Nest are worth, and you'll have to give me a moment. This will take me a little bit to find.
No. Whoa. Oh dear God.
Okay, hold on to the string of pearls, the gold sapphire ring, and the 6 stones. Hold on to those. But anything else is fair game to add to the sale sheet, okay? Unless you wanted to hold on to it. No, the semi-precious gems. Those are the 6 stones, right?
No, I had 8 semi-precious stones.
Oh, okay,
6
yeah.
precious stones.
Yeah, the 6 precious stones, hold on to those. 8 semi-precious gems you can add to the sale sheet.
Hey, River, I got a question.
I have an answer.
Can you only have 1 arcane focus at a time?
Active at a time? Yes.
Okay. Then I don't need this. Because my weapon counts as 1.
Let me know when you guys are done adding stuff. And we'll carry on.
I'm done.
Joe.
Yeah. Hi.
Could you make sure to add that rations to your inventory? Because I'm looking and it says you haven't had any.
Really? I have
Unless
10 rations.
You did it differently.
Wait, am I doing it wrong? I guess drag and drop, right? Is that right? Yeah, I have 10 in my inventory sheet.
Okay, as long as it's there.
Hacker. But yeah. Oh, you scared the shit out of me, bro.
actually intend to put my bag of sand in there. I'm just taking it back. Be a little fiddly with me.
That's a very important bag of sand.
You never know. Sand might come in handy. There might be something invisible floating around.
You're an archaeologist, right? Background-wise? Or is that you're a scholar or something?
I was the scholar. I think it came with the background, yeah. Sand can also be used to dry ink on pages, which I think is kind of the intended use for it.
Yep.
All right, well, you have all my stuff. I'm done.
Okay. I think that's everyone done. Am I wrong?
Nope, think we're good.
Cool. You guys sell everything. If you want, you can roll me a singular persuasion at advantage and potentially increase the percentage of the items that you're selling. But there's a chance at lowering the value should you fail the check. Are you cool just selling it at 50%, or do you want to roll a check?
Y'all want to gamble this?
It's up to you guys. Joe's okay with whatever.
I mean,
Yes.
wait a minute. Like, because, okay, look, I would want to do the gems separately then, because I have background, like, that deal with the gems. I feel like I could argue for a better price. Like,
I'll take... there's no point doing it separately. Unless you want to haggle with the gems separate, then you could take them out, I guess, but you're not going to earn that much of a difference.
okay. Yeah, whatever. Go
It's
for
just to save time. Do you guys want to roll or not?
Joe's okay with whatever happens. So it's up to everybody else. Haha. How about
We'll
we
play it
roll
safe.
if it's... Okay.
You're
I mean, whoever
playing it
has the
safe?
higher persuasion score, yeah. I don't know.
Playing it
I
safe
mean,
or
I've
rolling?
got a +5.
Do I have
Alright,
proper
fuck it.
roll?
We're rolling it.
Oh, +4. Nice.
Can I assist him in any way?
Yeah, he has advantage. I
Right.
assume he's being assisted.
Yeah. Oh, no, too late.
12. Or 17.
You're increasing it by 20... No, hold on, not 20% more. Just by a few. So instead of 50,
At
you're
least
getting
one
it
up.
at 55%.
Nice.
Yeah, that works for me.
Good job there, bro.
The only things remaining is a crystal that doesn't seem to have a description, meaning it was something that someone just wrote in on their sheet. Who put in crystal?
That was me. It probably just got weird. I don't really care for it.
And cultist spear. You want me to dump both of them?
That was me. You told me it was a cultist spear, so I put cultist spear.
Yeah, you can dump the crystal. It's fine.
Okay. Yeah. No one will buy the cultist spear egg.
Oh, I'll keep it then.
Okay, go ahead and bring it back to your sheet.
Inventory. Thank you.
Okay, and then just for speed's sake as well, Kim,
Huh?
just for speed's sake as well, I'm going to give you the gold reward now for the ring, the pearls, and the precious stones. And then you can just roleplay selling them later, but just put them on the partial sheet now, and I'll give you the percentage that I'm supposed to.
Okay. Yeah, that's it.
That's it. All right. Sold. That leaves a profit of 682 gold pieces, 7 silver, and 2 copper. If I split that up amongst everybody equally, that would be Balam, Caleb, Elivor, Joe, Logan, and Tonks all getting a share. Is everyone okay with that?
I'm fine with that.
Everyone okay with it being split evenly amongst everybody?
Yeah.
Egg don't mind.
Okay.
No objection.
And there's your new money, guys. Everyone just gained 113 gold and 1 silver.
Nice.
Yay!
That leaves 4 gold, 1 silver, and 2 copper behind. That will remain in the party kind of inventory. Take a penny, leave a penny kind of deal. All right. Where to now? What are you guys doing?
I look
Shall
for a
we head
magical
to
item.
to the tavern.
You're... Okay, Egg. You're going to be looking for a magical item for a few weeks? How many weeks are you spending? How much gold are you spending?
It depends how long our party's staying here.
Well, you don't know that yet, so you might want to get your sleeping stuff situated, and then we'll worry about looking for magic.
Okay,
Item.
I follow my party.
Okay. Heading into a pair of black antlers, the tavern is more furnished like a hunting hall. There are lots of adventurers, paladins, and clerics inside, all of which are wearing the same closed fist symbol that you know of the Order of the Gauntlet. Quickly asking the bartender says, "You're looking for Ontharr Froom? He's in right now. Shall I send someone to fetch him?"
Yes, please.
Righto. Very shortly, you're attended to by a male human that looks more akin to a dwarf. He's a big bushy red beard and is wearing a paladin's full plate with a dangerous looking longsword on his side. Greatsword on his side. He spots you all immediately and smiles, striding over. "Heroes of Phandelver and Greennest," he says loudly, and the nearby patrons stop, turn, and look. "So pleased to have you here with us. I am Ontharr Froom, representative of the Order of the Gauntlet here. Leosin sends his regards. He wished to reach Candlekeep quickly and is already headed there. Left just last night, I believe."
Sorry to have missed him. We came as quickly as we could.
"Yes, I'm certain you did. It's only been half a 10-day, I believe, since Leosin told me he sent you into that cavern, and, well, it's about half a 10-day here. You must work quickly indeed. Thank you for rescuing him, by the way. He's always been a fine ally to the Order of the Gauntlet. Now, why don't you regale me with the tales of what happened over drinks on me? In fact, drinks for the entire tavern on me. And you, big man," and he kind of bumps you in the chest with his fists. "You and me, we're going to be having an arm wrestle tonight."
Who is that directed to?
Joe.
Oh, okay.
Oh, me?
Elivor.
But he then turns to you and says, "And as for you, sir, you're clearly some kind of spellcaster, but that doesn't mean you should slack off on your training. While you're here, I'll have one of my squires whip you into proper shape." And he pats you heavily on the back, Elivor.
Thank you. Thank you, sir.
"Ha! Sir! No, my father was sir. I'm Ontharr, or Froom. Call me either. In fact, if you're feeling so inclined, you can even call me Froomy." He laughs, and very quickly you note that the bartender already has, like, handed him a tankard of a drink. He immediately is just that kind of person who just looks better with a drink in their hand. You know what I mean? Like, it's almost like he's just used to carrying one with him. He takes a big old drink. Ah! Refreshing. Come, friends, come. Let's get a table at the center of the bar so all may listen in on your tales. And he turns to the bar. Friends, today, members of the Order of the Gauntlet, today we have heroes in our midst. Heroes of not only one town, but a second. Grappled with the dragon cult have they, time and time again, and again, come out on top! Led in tandem by the trio leadership of Sir Lord Logan, the Mage Elevor, and the powerful sorcerer Caleb. They have made a name for themselves, far and wide. Come and hear their tales of daring do and bravery. And Onthar kind of hustles you all into a, table that's right near the center of the tavern. A, comfortable table with cushy armchairs and couches. Again, this place is more set up like a hunting lodge where you get to relax than a headquarters for a, religious organization. He lights a pipe, takes his tankard and drinks it as drinks are brought out before you all. And he looks to, let's see, Caleb. Regale us all with your tales, Caleb. Tell us the life of a hero.
I think Elevor would much prefer to regale you with a...
Hold on. I'm gonna let you speak, Caleb. That's fascinating, and I'm gonna let you finish. But Bard! Play some music for us all. The man's trying to tell a story here. He needs the proper mood for that. And again, Elevor, the tankard placed in front of you is like twice the size of your head. In fact, all of you have been given basically a pitcher of ale alone to drink. Right, Caleb, go ahead. You were saying?
Fine. I guess I will tell you about the time we fought the dragon cult in Phandelver.
No, before that, sir. Before that.
Before that?
Yes, your origins are largely shrouded in mystery. We don't know much about your adventuring group. Tell us it from the beginning, so that the story may forever be preserved.
Well, I guess it all really began on the roads of Phandelver, with an old friend who's not with us anymore.
What was their name?
Oh my god, you put me on the spot. I can't remember his name.
You can say you can't remember his name. There you go.
His name was Endrel. He wouldn't survive the events of Phandelver. Just disappearing near the end.
Disappearing?
He was a bard.
Well, I'm sorry, sir. Start from the beginning. We'll get to that.
But he was a bard and performed many of his magics through a deck of cards that he would predict our fortunes with. Wasn't all that sure exactly what he did, but it seemed interesting. Anyways, from there we ended up running into the rest of the group, the ones Logan was one of them. we had a dragonborn named Virgilo, and a couple others that didn't make it past that day, or others that disappeared. And all I remember of the event was we just ran into a cave and fought off a bunch of goblins, and I do sadly remember myself getting knocked out and not waking up until the battle was over.
Carry on.
Not a good storyteller, by the way.
Yeah, but you've got the
let's see,
charisma
what
of
do we
20,
do after
meaning that
that?
he picked you.
Ah. Yeah, well, I guess after that, we, if I remember correctly, we went to clear Transcendent Manor from a group of, I guess it was a gang. It was, was it the Red Brands, or was it, I can't remember. But it was a gang, and we nearly got ourselves into a fight in the middle of the street. But from there, we entered the manor, found our way underground through a secret entrance, and I guess little by little, we just kind of killed many of them until we had cleared out the place. There, we ended up finding our druid friend, who sadly fell at the Battle of Green Nest several days back. Oh, and there was a shit. What was I can't remember a lot of these details. It's been so long.
That's fine. Maybe your PTSD in character prevents you from remembering it all.
Kind of does. Because as he's like telling it, he is off, kind of staring off at nothing, trying to remember all the events that happened. There was a fighter, I don't know, a Rune Knight or something. I can't remember what she said she was. Oh, she was a Goliath or something. Oh, always talking about unicorns and trying to find her people again. I know we made one interesting group back in those days. God damn it.
Froome, by the way, in this short time you've been speaking, has ordered 3 more tankards of ale.
Jesus. Anyways, there was a point where we did end up fighting a green dragon. Was not an adult, and very, very, very nearly killed us the moment we found him. But through just brute force and not caring much about whether we died, we ended up killing him and taking all the loot that stupid dragon took.
Amazing.
Right. Well, it was fairly scary at the time.
Now, there's one thing I haven't heard yet, and in this time, you were given a nickname, weren't you?
History roll. I can't remember.
You weren't. At no point have you been aware until just now that you seem to have developed a nickname.
Okay, I thought so. Not that I know of. I wasn't, aside from Heroes of Phandelver, I do not know of any other name given to me.
There's been a name circulating around. Caleb the Blackheart.
And pray tell why...
I'm not certain. I was hoping you could elucidate me.
I assume it has something to do with my brutality in many of the battles we find ourselves in. I don't exactly have much patience for people who injure my friends.
You've gained a nickname as well, sir. He says to Elevor.
Have I?
From what I hear, folks have been calling you Elevor Skysong.
Sky Song.
On behalf of your familiar, and he gestures to the inside of your robes. The song that you sing while fighting. Or hum? I'm not certain.
I sing melodically.
Singing, yes, and then your owl swooping down to fight alongside you. That one I'm aware of. The Blackheart, though, I'm not certain where Caleb picked that up. We all know Logan's nickname and where it comes from as well. He's known as Logan, the door kicker.
That he is. He nearly killed a goblin or something by doing that as well. Damn near kicked the doors off the hinges and knocked the goblin back.
Your friend Alanin had arranged a nickname as well, I believe. The Defenders of Green Nest are calling her the Stalwart. Her name, I believe, has been forgotten amongst them already, as they just referred her as the Stalwart Bear.
Somehow I think she wouldn't mind.
But please, carry on. Oh, by the way, if you want, you guys can actually add those nicknames somewhere on your character sheets. They are worldwide nicknames that your characters are being known by now.
Wow.
Mine was Blackheart?
Caleb the Blackheart, yeah.
Cool.
Alright, carry on, Caleb, with your story. Give a recap for everybody of the whole campaign.
I could give like a quick recap since it's a little hard to remember details. I don't mind doing that.
You got some lightning.
Yeah, we can speed it up a little bit if you'd like. Like, you don't need to gloss over the bits that you wouldn't find. Like, you don't need to go into detail for the parts that you wouldn't find important. I do want to make sure that like the poor fucking recap doesn't take up the whole damn session, eh?
Right. I'll make it quick. So, there was a camp. There was an orc camp we fought. We went in and it was like some arrow, like a
broken arrow.
Yeah, the broken arrows, the broken arrow guys, and we went in there.
Bastards have been around for quite some time.
Yeah, that was one hell of a fight. We tried to sneak up, and I guess the theme of this group here is that we can never sneak up on anything. We can sneak out, but not sneak in. So shortly after alerting the entire camp, we just rushed into the cave, and I think we had to fight a few ogres or something. Maybe one. No, it had to at least be two. I don't remember these details. I tend to have back then I used to get knocked out quite often. But I don't know, at some point we ended up in the Wave Echo Cave and found the Black Spider just sitting there on at an altar. And he made us a deal that had we helped him find the what was it? It was a forge. It was a magical forge to create magical weapons or magical items. But sadly the bastard betrayed us, which, to be fair, we really did see coming. Didn't make the events any more difficult. We tried to stop him, but we could do nothing but run. We fought our way out. I remember it was all kind of hazy, but there was an orc that was getting bloated and covering up every exit way we could. That was really awkward. And it was freezing. Cold enough to kill you in an instant.
Sounds like you fell into the weave, my friend.
I guess so. It was hard to tell exactly what was happening. So much magic
Elevor,
backfiring on us.
that might be the first time you've actually heard that. I don't think they've ever told you what happened in that cavern, did they? Rogich?
I don't think...
Oh no, is he not here?
Oh, we lost him.
Uh-oh.
Oh no! Rogich! No!
Oh, I'm so sorry. I zoned out. What was going on? Did you need me?
Caleb just said something I don't think that your character had heard them say before about what happened in that cave, the Wave Echo Cave, but it's something that your character might be interested in because he was talking about the random, like, wild magic surges that were going on, and then Onthar says, it sounds like you fell into the weave.
Oh, yeah. Elbor would definitely perk up at that. The weave, you say?
What's the weave?
That's my specialty, as you know. What exactly happened?
Well, anytime any of us tried to use a spell, something almost random would just occur. At first we just couldn't run as fast the closer we were to the forge. But that seemed to be the case everywhere after a while. And then it got cold enough to kill you. Oh, Virgil turned into a dog. And then I think I heard shouting of them transforming into something else, but I couldn't see. They were past the corner at that point. But just every time we tried to use magic, just some weird... It's as if some strange spell would come out instead.
I see. That is unusual. Have you noticed anything like that since you left the cave? Or was it just there?
It was just there. Well, the spider was attempting to reignite the forge. He was attempting to create more magical items. At least that's what we thought. So we knew the forge was broken. We knew the forge was never going to work. We had seen it before making the deal with him.
Now, you might... Oh, sorry, Elevor, Froom says, and just goes back to drinking his tankard of ale.
My pardon, sir. I just wanted to confirm the cave where the forge was located completely collapsed. There's no way to get back to it?
You are actually aware of this, Elevor. The mountain, literally half the mountain, just vanished.
Well, I was told that. I wasn't...
Oh, you never saw the site. Huh. Okay, then yeah, carry on.
I met them in Phandalin at the tavern, and then all the devils attacked. The demons.
True, that's right. They never took you to see the shaved mountain. Yeah, go ahead, Thirst. Explain it.
Yeah, as we had just made it out, actually. I don't remember what happened when we made it out, because as per usual back in those days, I got knocked out again. I was at death's door. But moments later, I woke up, and I looked up above me, and standing there was just Virgilo, a spider, which I assume...
Hold on, add a character, Thirst. I'll remind you, you died.
Yes, that's what I was pretty much saying.
Yeah, you literally froze to death. That
Yes.
cold in the cavern, you failed your last con save and froze
Yep.
to death. Your heart stopped. The party resurrected you. I just didn't know if you forgot that out of character or if that was in character that you're being vague.
I remembered, but for him, I treated it as like he just blacks out.
Sure.
Not realizing, because he did see, because we had that RP moment where Eladon pulls him back. And so that's what he remembers. He just remembers seeing death, and actually, we remember seeing the Raven Queen's palace or whatever fucking thing she's got, and then being pulled back. Also, he remember. I don't know if you remember this, but he didn't resist being pulled back either.
Mm-hmm.
He just was like, "All right, I give up," and he gets pulled back to life.
Yeah.
But yeah, he goes on. He says, as he woke up, that not everybody had made it out, and the mountain, at least a large section of it, was just gone, as if completely removed from existence. And then the horde came through. I don't know exactly from where, but they were just there.
Elevor, you can now roll me an Arcana on the events in the Wave Echo Cave to see if you can piece together what may have happened. Because this is the first time you've gotten the full story.
Yeah, sure.
I know you can't see your result. So you could probably tell from the sound of my voice what it's going to be. You're not certain. It definitely... You didn't roll great. You're not certain. This sounds... you know what? I'm going to be super generous, and I'm going to let you give you the option to re-roll this whole thing with advantage if someone wants to spend it in inspiration, because I know how important this is to your character. And I'm very disappointed with that roll. There you go. All right, Caleb spent it. Go ahead, Elevor.
Beautiful. Thank you.
Reroll the whole thing, so at advantage. Don't just roll once, just do the whole thing of it. I'm pretending that roll didn't exist. I do not perceive it. You've been crapped on way too much lately. There you go. That's what we wanted to see. You also somehow rolled a 1 again, and it dropped that.
Oh, God.
So
that tracks for me. That tracks.
So, with the results of your roll, it sounds like... I'm going to tell you a few things out loud, and then I'm going to type something to you in private, because that bit you might want to keep to yourself.
Okay.
Because Onthar hasn't managed to say this yet, but adds in to what Caleb was saying. He says, you might be interested to know as well, Caleb, but we've had reports of people in the area around where the Wave Echo Cave was awakening to latent magical talents. Items, once long thought deactivated, reigniting now with magical power and fervor again. And even ordinary household things becoming magic items. It's more than just there too, but I'm not the one who knows about this kind of stuff. Elevor, with that roll and the information that Onthar just said, it's very, very likely that whatever this spider was doing, it sounds like he was trying to ignite something capable of making magical items, meaning something that was like directly, basically harvesting energy from the weave itself. That didn't work, and as such, the weave was not only damaged, but a legitimate hole got punched through it, as whatever was draining power had so much energy poured into it that it didn't just take a little bit from the weave, it just went and essentially did the equivalent of fracking in a few seconds to the weave.
Yeah.
So you should understand how bad that is already, eh?
Yeah, but to be clear, I haven't felt any diminishing of my own magical powers.
No. And this is where it's going to get interesting. It
Yeah.
looks like the weave went into a literal system shock. And as such, only the local area was immediately effective. By the way, this also, the poor goddess of magic probably got a huge punch in the jaw when this happened, is how serious the damage to the weave would have been, right?
Yeah.
It's likely she
Mistra.
actually... Huh? Yeah, Mistra. Yeah. It's likely Mistra legitimately, directly, divinely intervened. Because that was probably what the vanishing of the mountain was. Was Mistra being like, oh, fuck, this localized hole in the weave? I need to do something about it immediately. This huge damage, right? So the goddess waited until the majority of the party managed to make it out of the cave, and then just yeeted the mountain somewhere else.
So, do I perceive or suspect that the area of effect will stay localized, or do I think that it will grow, or...
So the wild magic surges, that's pretty obvious for what had happened. And yeah, guys, I know my model's lagging a lot right now. My CPU is a piece of shit and is sadly now dying. So I know I'm getting messages about my model lagging. One of the things I'm hoping for Christmas is a new, better CPU. Because I cooked this one by accident. What was I saying? Sorry. So the wild magic surges was the weave being damaged in the first place. And that was all local. It doesn't look like there's any more wild magic surges, but, and I'm going to type this to you, this is the bit you might want to keep secret. Yep, I said. Huh?
Okay.
No.
You're not like.
You're fine, I'm just
Alright,
typing.
I just
I'm
got
typing
quiet.
this. Yeah, I'm typing. I've typed to you what's happening.
Yep.
And what I've sent you is my explanation for why certain items start becoming way more common after the first few adventures, and Wizards of the Coast abandoned their original plan to keep those items as rare and difficult to find.
Yeah. Okay. Well, it's good to know. Okay. Great.
All right.
All right. Yeah. Okay. I'll leave it at that for the moment then.
All right,
Please
Caleb,
stop.
finish your recap of the campaign.
Oh, jeez. Poor Caleb.
Well, after the Wave Echo Cave, there wasn't really any time to rest. In fact, we were just granted a rest, and we headed straight for Phandelver to defend the town. That's where we met Elevor, just fighting on the streets, and a paladin who stayed behind to protect the city. I'm looking for a note real quick. Right. That was also the night that Sildar died, defending the town hall, I think it was. We went off to protect the civilians and the healers. That was another fight that damn near killed us all again. And even after that, we ran straight to Sildar's defense, but by the time we got there, it was too late. And by that part of the night, the town had been cleared. And from there, I stayed in Phandelver for several days. I think it was a week or two, while Elevor, you went off to Neverwinter. You want to continue from there?
Hey, me? Yeah, I can.
Yeah.
Sure.
Tag in.
Yep.
Yeah, tag in, right? Yes, well, we traveled to Neverwinter in order to report what had happened there to. Gosh, no, I gotta go back to my notes. Hang on. Well, we actually one of the primary reasons we traveled back to Neverwinter was to assist Logan, who was basically a thrall of the Zentrum by use of a magic tattoo.
Caleb, not Logan.
Okay.
Oh, that was me.
Caleb. Well, I have Logan.
You'd fallen to the Zentrum? Froome says, looking at you, Caleb.
Yeah, it was a mistake. It wasn't really something I wanted to, but I agreed at the time. They, well, I joined because I thought I could get something out of it, but at the end of it all, they attempted to have me keep tabs on Virgilo, and that's something I wasn't gonna do. I wasn't willing to betray my party for them.
So,
oh,
go ahead.
But we did manage to clear them out of Phandelver. However, that doesn't really mean that weakened them at all. Just probably pissed them off a little bit more.
Well, we also broke your obligation to them, I believe.
Yeah.
Well, while there, Alanin, one of our Poland comrades, met with Governor Nighthill, and he let us know of the invasion of the dragon cult, the Greenest, and he tasked us with going there to assist. We spent a very, very long night of a running battle from one area of the town to another, saving the townsfolk and beating back the cult as best we could. We even dissuaded a dragon from destroying the town, and yet another one of our dearly departed comrades defeated a half dragonborn man in solo combat. It was quite a night, really. From there, we followed the cult back to their, well, following a misadventure at the cult's local camp, wherein many of our comrades were captured and needed to be rescued.
Wait, hold on.
Am I skipping?
Bring that back a bit. How about that time you used Fireball?
Well, that was in the town, wasn't it? That was the first time I think I used.
I mean, it was, but
that was in the town.
I'm sure they'd love to hear it.
Well, it's true.
Just how you ambushed a battalion of.
That's true.
Cultists.
It's true. We were hiding from a group of cultists, a rather large group, consisting of kobolds and drakes and men beholden to these evil dragon worshippers, and we were hiding, and they were in the perfect formation. They were grouped up, and it seemed the perfect opportunity for me to rain fire from the skies upon their heads. So that's exactly what I did. I called down flame from the very firmament itself and burnt them to a crisp. It was quite fun, if I do say so myself. While there, we also encountered a specially formed brigade of mercenaries called the Blood Curdlers, who were specifically
As you say,
formed.
the blood curdlers, the bard simultaneously misses a note very audibly.
Elivor immediately stops talking and stares at the bar.
He's a brown-haired half-elf looking fellow.
I'm sure he is.
Chestnut brown eyes.
All right. I'd like to look very carefully at this bard. Does it look like he could in any way be my friend Bayleaf in disguise?
Investigation or perception?
Potentially
both.
Don't mind if I investigate. But I can also give you a perception roll if you need it.
It's possible he could be Bayleaf, but you're not really certain.
I'll give you a perception, see if that gives me anything else.
You kind of can't see him because you've rolled terribly on both of these. I'm just going to tell you that right now. You can't get a good look at him because there's people like in between you and him, and he immediately is trying to play again as if pretending he didn't miss the note.
Yeah. I kind of, with my eyes to Caleb, I kind of motion subtly over to the bard. I don't know if Caleb's going to understand what I'm trying to get at, but I don't want to create a big scene, and nor do I want to tip off the bard in the event that it is Bayleaf that I'm on.
Caleb just looks at the bard.
Yeah, I'm just sort of motioning with my eyes over to the bard to see if Caleb will maybe pick it up and go investigate.
He looks back over and says, "What?"
Yeah. Well, that bard over there strikes me as somewhat suspicious, if you take my meaning.
Oh, you mean Chestnut?
Do you know this man personally?
Chestnut? Yeah, he's playing here for like the past week. I think. I don't know. I've always been more interested in the drink than the music that comes with it.
Right. Well.
I'll roll perception. Kid looks back over. Just stares for a moment. Just looks like any other bar to me.
Well, in any event, we were hounded by these mercenaries, the Blood Curdlers, for quite some time. They were quite a hardy group, and in fact, they ambushed us outside of the chapel in Greenest, felling yet another one of our companions, a goodly cleric named Noel, and whose body we still retain in the hopes of bringing her back to life. But in any event, we were largely able to save the town, or at least as much of it as we could. The dragon was staved off, the dragon man was defeated, and the cult didn't seem interested in harassing the town anymore, so they moved on. In chasing down the cult to one of their field camps, we encountered the Blood Curdlers again, and we defeated all but one of their number. Ironically, a bard named Bayleaf.
The bard does not miss a note.
Yeah. A number of our company were captured yet again. We were able to rescue them, along with Leosin the monk, and we escaped back to Greenest, where we were tasked with heading to the main campsite of the cult in a nearby canyon. So we went there to scout out the area. Coming back with some reconnaissance, we were asked to go back yet again and to investigate a dragon hatchery located in a cavern system at the back of the canyon. In the meantime, the cult had moved on from the canyon. They had largely abandoned the area, but we were tasked with going back and defeating remaining cultists, led by a woman named Mondath, a high-ranking cultist, and she, she gave us a good fight. We fought her, but she was able to escape, quite bloodied. She was able to escape. We also encountered.
Do you know where she's gone?
Well, we believe, given some notes of hers that we found and some information we gathered from a cultist that we interrogated, that she escaped to Candlekeep.
Now, my friends, I don't mean to presume, and I would not rob you your chance for your righteous vengeance. But should you like, I can send a small platoon of knights to apprehend her. Do you think Leosin could be in any danger within the walls of Candlekeep?
Mondath is quite powerful and quite crafty. Anything's possible. I believe she's hiding out there until things blow over. I'm not sure if she's able to seek sanctuary there, or exactly what the I don't know, out of character. What are the do people who run Candlekeep, do they have a name? Is there a name to their group? Are they like the High Scholars of Candlekeep or whatever?
Yeah, the Scholars of Candlekeep.
Yes, all right. I don't know what the Scholars of Candlekeep will do with her, but I believe she's there trying to exchange ancient texts and arcane scrolls for entry in order to seek sanctuary there. But if you'd like to send a regiment there to capture her, that certainly would not be a bad idea. I believe we ourselves were planning to go there next, but we wanted to be sure to report to you our findings.
Friends, please rest for some time. If you're right, she won't be going anywhere anytime soon, and you could deal with her at your leisure, or I can send my regiment of knights. Regardless, I could also simply send a discreet missive to our good scholar friend Leosin, and he could keep an eye on her while he's in residence. Meaning, I don't believe that she's currently a problem, but after a few days of rest, we'll talk about the next step of the plan that I have had. For now, enjoy the hospitality of Elturel. The people here have been so kind! He exclaims.
They are quite friendly, aren't they?
Yeah, he
Very
nods.
friendly indeed.
He nods. Still, I'm used to it. Religious folk are always so welcoming. I hear that the man himself, Thavius Krieg, the High Overseer, worships Torm, my own god of choice.
Well, to finish my tale...
Yes, I'm sorry for interrupting.
No worries, no worries. We not only did we encounter Mondath, but we also encountered an Avishai, who evidently was the resurrected soul of the Dragonborn that we met, Cyanrath. He was presumably brought back by Tiamat, who he worshipped quite fervently. He was, again, a rather tough fight, but we were able to send him off from this mortal coil. We're not sure if he's gone for good or if he's just been banished to some plane of hell, but for the moment, he's no longer around to bother us. We also encountered a rather interesting creature at the hatchery. An oddly intelligent and sentient roper that was just looking for food, apparently, but which could be a danger to anyone who might wander into those caves. So if you're going to send any soldiers there, tell them to be aware. But we also found 3 black dragon eggs, which we have brought with us. We're not quite sure what to do with them, but we thought that they shouldn't fall into the hands of the
If you'd
folk.
like, you can turn them over to me, and I'll see to it that they are disposed of and destroyed.
Well, we can certainly discuss those possibilities, yes.
He smiles.
And I believe that brings me to the end of our tale.
It sounds like you've dealt a crippling blow to the Cult of the Dragon's operations in the Greenfields. I personally would like to thank you on behalf of the Paladin Order of Torm, of which I am a well-respected member of. Your efforts today have gone your efforts this campaign have gone a long way to seeing true peace in the Sword Coast. You know how and when to fight, and how and when to keep your heads down. And I appreciate that. So thank you again.
My pleasure. Glad to be of assistance.
So, what's next for you?
Well, we were initially planning on going to Candlekeep to investigate Mondath's doings. And frankly, I have a personal interest in going there. I'm something of a scholar myself and would be delighted
Inspiration. I fucking love that meme. Inspiration to you.
And I would be delighted to go to one of the best known libraries in the world.
Well, I wouldn't keep you from it unless it was quite serious. When are you intending on leaving?
Elderboy looks around at the others. I have no further business here. What do the rest of you think?
Well, we have to see if we can get Noel resurrected, right?
Oh, right.
Yes.
That's right.
All right, give me a moment. Lay the body out.
Oh, I'm sorry. You yourself can do this. Right here, right now.
Shan't be but a moment, comrades, and your fallen warrior will be brought back to life.
What a generous boon. And I wave Tonks over because she's got her in the bag still, right?
Yeah.
Tonks? Kim?
Is she still? I thought she put a message that she was getting sleepy or something.
Oh no! Did she fall asleep too? This makes me so sad. My D&D game's putting everybody to sleep.
It is quite a bit of exposition, sir.
It's an exposition-heavy session, yeah. If you guys ever want, let me know if I do too much exposition, and I'll try to speed up my DMing style. I heavily enjoy roleplay, so I do lots of roleplay options between combat.
Mm-hmm.
And I also try to give you guys as much freedom as possible. But yeah, alright, with Tonks asleep, Noelle's body is placed out on the table. With no shenanigans or instance. And Ontharr Froom pulls out a diamond.
You just carry that with you?
No, I knew you had your friend with you. Leosin explained it all. I offered to do the resurrection myself rather than trusting it to any of my colleagues, so this way your friend would have a hero's welcome in the afterlife and would be surrounded by good drink and their companions. In fact, bring us another pitcher of dark wine, and one for the table as well. 2 pitchers are brought, and as he begins the ritual, you watch as Ontharr heavily imbibes of the wine, like it's dribbling down his big red beard.
Caleb does too. of like whatever he's got in front of him.
As he prays, Onthar eventually drops to his knees. To the true deity, the loyal fury, the hand of righteousness, the true god Torm, I beseech humbly. I'm just reading something real quick. I beseech that wrongs be made right, that your law of fairness be upheld, that this fallen, brave defender of justice be brought back to life, a loyal servant of the god she serves. Noelle did not deserve her fate, and it was far before her time. To you I beseech entrance into her final resting place, so that I may take her soul back to her body and return her to life. Unto you I offer this material wealth to show my own sacrifice. And he crushes the diamond in his gauntlet, and as he does, his eyes black over. Noelle. Lulu.
Yes.
If you give me a moment, I'm going to change the music. And then when you hear the music change on your Sirenscape, I would like you to describe Noelle's afterlife and what she's been up to since she died in said afterlife. So give me a moment. I'm just trying to let you know to prepare. I'm just making sure I have the right music, so this way, like, not loud rock music suddenly plays, like, boom, and then combat music starts, which is why it's taking a moment.
I mean, maybe that's how Noelle would come back to life.
Yeah,
Rock
you
music.
can.
He's still fighting the cultist.
Go ahead, Noelle.
Okay. So, even though she spent most of her time in the bag after having died in Caleb's arms, the sleeping Noelle has always been in her version of Green Nest, the one before the attack. Noelle is at the church, and she's surrounded by her friends that she's made and the town that she's devoted to.
Got a garden,
Sometimes.
remember?
Sorry, Caleb?
Huh?
She had a garden too, remember?
Your garden, yeah.
My garden.
Yeah, she'll get to it.
Sometimes it was travelers or adventurers, but mostly it was local farmers or other believers of Shanti and some elderly children. It's another busy day at the church. But it's a good kind of busy. There's always work to be done, crops to harvest, and people to convert. And she quickly grew to realize the importance of Shanti in the community, because the church kept people fed and safe and warm. So right now, Noelle is out in her community garden, in the church garden, and she's teaching I guess like new priests to look out for like parasites and what are good crops and what are bad crops. The same way that her teachers, who are long gone by now. The same way that they've taught her.
As you're doing this, you note out of the corner of your eye a stranger. A man dressed in simple, humble clothing, with a bald head and a huge red beard. You've never seen him around before, and yet he stands off to the side, as if he were politely waiting for you to finish with your lesson so that he might speak with you.
Nabal notices him, and after she pardons herself, she walks over to him and says, hello.
Mother Noel, I have traveled far and wide in order to seek your wisdom. My name is Onthar Froom, and for some reason, as that name is said, Noel, you can kind of just hear it echo and repeat in your head a few times, as if it was calling something that you've forgotten to memory, but you quickly lose it when you try to focus on it. And I would humbly request a moment of your time.
Yes, how can I help you?
A friend of mine, Mother, and you can see that his eyes are watering slightly, has passed before their time. I came to seek your wisdom on this unfair, tragic occurrence. Would you listen to their story for me, Mother Noel?
Of course. Well, whatever is the matter.
Well, I see you have a lovely garden here first, and perhaps it might calm my spirits if we were to walk through it together, and you were to show me the beauty you've cultivated.
With that, Noelle perks up and excitedly she goes, of course, come with me, and takes him to the entrance. They start with the entrance.
Perfect. Describe what the entrance to this garden looks like.
So I want to say at first it's bushes. Maybe like some parts of it is like berries and some parts of it is flowers. It's like not really organized. But it's like an abundance of fruits and flowers. And majority of it aren't like purebred flowers. They're mostly just wildflowers that she or the active community around the church donated. And as you walk further in, there are actual crops that local farmers that have also donated.
You don't need to describe the full garden yet. Just the entrance in the beginning for now.
Yeah. Bushes.
My friend, Mother Noel, was a woman that was a keystone to her community. Caring and kind. She always had time to listen to anyone who would come to ask any question, no matter how silly nor mundane. She had been wounded herself, but never talked about it, and no one really understood how. And as such, she had made it her life's goal to never see someone wounded the same way as she was. Without her, the community is far worse for her loss. She is mourned by every single man and woman as if they had lost their own mother, from elderly to child. She was a nurturing and beautiful force, always striving for goodness and fairness. Balam, as he speaks, memories faded are recalled to you. Not the full extent of what happened at Green Nest, but just little parts of it as he walks and he talks. What does the garden look like in its second part? After he's told you what he's told you.
After the second part would probably have crops. Sorry, I don't know if my mic is cutting or not. It has crops. But generally it seems healthy, but I feel like the more we walk, the more there's like brown spoiled or like bug ridden, but bug infested plants as we walk further in.
When her community called to her, begging and crying for help, she opened her doors and her heart to them, picking up a past she had long forgotten and given up in order to defend and protect them. She sacrificed so much for them all and had never asked anything in return, and they asked more of her, begged of it. But in their moment of need, no fault of her own, the forces of evil that she fought against were too great. And although she herself hadn't lost anything of her own, she suffered greatly as those under her protection were stripped from her and taken. She fought with the honor and rage of the strongest and most trained knight. And in the end, she was slain. This brings more memories back to you, the majority of the picture, but not the full thing yet, Balam. What does the third phase of the garden look like? And the final one, because you can see the exit up ahead.
Honestly, I can't really envision or like imagine what past that would look like.
Would you like help? I can give you an out-of-character tip, or I can do it for you in character.
Out of character. Sorry, you should probably go for it.
No, let me give you the out-of-character tip first. With the way Froome is describing the 3 different phases right now, he's broken down what happened into past, present, and future. Meaning that we dealt with the past, where everything was idealistic and community-focused. With your description of the garden, it matched it perfectly. We dealt with the present, where things were uncertain and rot was beginning to fester. Why not describe the garden now as the future that Balam's soul either craves, fears, or believes will come to pass? So it could be something where the garden is destroyed and burned to the ground, or it could be flourishing with a rare, unethereal beauty as mythical plants that never existed exist in it. It's up to you to decide what Noelle's soul envisions the future to be. And if you still can't figure it out with that tip, I'm more than willing to come up with a description for you. But
Yes, please.
okay. The garden up ahead is confused. Plants that shouldn't be together are planted beside. Not necessarily ones that would damage, but with the beautiful language of flowers, it makes no sense. Things are planted haphazardly and at random. Certain parts of this phase of the garden are unequivocally beautiful in the randomness, as pairings of plants no one has ever assumed were possible come together, mixed in beauty. And in other parts, it is disgusting and ominous, as thorny bushes strangle sprouts doing their best to try to survive. You and Ontharr Froom reach the exit to the garden. There are now only two pathways, exiting and leaving the garden, or returning back to where Green Nest is. In the archway to the exit is just darkness. You can't see what's beyond it. And Froom speaks. Mother Noelle, with my friend's death, she played the part of the hero, tragically to the letter, sacrificing everything so that others may have a bright future. And she never got to see the outcome of her sacrifice. She doesn't know whether her death was in vain or whether good triumphed over evil in the end and those that she fought to protect were saved. She doesn't know any of this. She was truly the bravest among them all. And so, Mother Noelle, I seek your advice. If I were capable of showing her and telling her the results of her actions, whether they were good or whether they were failure, should I do so? Or should I leave her be and let her rest? With his final words, Noelle, everything that he's spoken of comes back to you. You remember your death. You remember the events leading up to it. You know nothing beyond your death. You realize this man is offering you a chance to come back to life and waiting for your decision. You can step through the exit of the garden, leaving it and this idyllic afterlife, to see what your actions wrought. For better or for worse, stepping into that unknown future. Or you can turn around and you can go back to that perfect little world when the attack never happened and nothing went wrong. What do you do, Noelle?
Well, he said there were two doors.
There are two ways. You can step out of the garden, exiting it, leaving it forever and returning to life, seeing what happened based on your actions. Or you can return to Green Nest in your afterlife and have that idyllic dreamlike existence where the attack never happened.
behind her, looking at the idyllic green nest, and then to, I guess, in front of her where she sees darkness.
Yep,
So-
and
and pitch
uncertainty. Yep.
Uh, for the woman that you were talking about, Froome, I can understand the uncertainty that comes with a circumstance like that. I've had a lot of experiences with death before, and I've always had a hard time with it. Normally, sort of like plants, when they die, when people die, it's either from illnesses or accidents or of old age. And when it comes to that, I generally have an understanding. It was sometimes it's the cycle of life, sometimes just sometimes it just happens. But sometimes when people have to die for someone else or something else or for a cause, that's something that I don't understand. And generally, I feel it's something that I can't accept and something I feel very regretful of.
He waits. Lulu, are you there?
Yeah.
He waits for your choice.
Noelle makes her up her mind.
Don't say what you picked. DM it to me.
Damn, okay.
Onthar, back in a pair of black antlers, his eyes uncloud over. And he looks at you all solemnly. Well, Caleb, Elivor?
Yeah.
Yes.
He holds out a mug of wine to each of you.
I take it.
I take it as well.
And then he pours a third mug and gently puts it in Noelle's hand as her eyes open.
We didn't take the blindfold off.
He took the blindfold off.
Oh, okay.
Noelle, your eyes open. You're laying on a table in a tavern you've never been to. The first person you can see leaned over you is... Players, who's the first person she sees? Who's leaned over and wanting to welcome her back to the living first?
Probably Caleb.
Caleb's leaned over you. You're holding a mug of wine, strangely. And I believe this is where we will end tonight's session. Unless the three of you want to go longer. Players have been falling asleep left and right because we've gone a little later than normal today.
That's fine. That's fine. But just before we leave, Elivor would raise his cup and nod to Anthar and say, "Truly, praise be to Torm."
Praise be to Torm. Now, Lulabelle, you resurrected. We talked about you maybe changing your cleric domain. You can go ahead and message me if that's something that you wanted to do, or if you wanted to stay as life domain based on the roleplay. You could also switch to a cleric of Torm, which is the god of righteousness and such, which is who Anthar worships. Or you could do legit any other domain you wanted. As it's up to you if you wanted to stay down the path of life or if you wanted to use this opportunity of revival to change your cleric domain. Remember, as we are leaving, any subscriptions... we didn't take a break, so I didn't get to do my second promo, so I'm going to do that real quick. Players, we're gone past our normal end time. You do not need to stick around anymore, but you can stick around if you want to chat or give feedback at that revival stream, scene, anything like that. Feel free to let me know. But for now, I do got to give my promos real quick. First off, thank you everybody. If you enjoyed tonight's session, if you like my style of running D&D, which is admittedly a slower style, but I like to think that it has its moments. That's the way to do so. You can join... Sav is here. You can join through that, message me on my Discord server, and let me know if you want to play in any of the campaigns I run. I'm also an affiliate with Fantasy Grounds, the VTT that you saw us use tonight. Any purchases with the link that Saf has put in the chat earn me a small commission. You can support through subscriptions, bits, donating to my Ko-Fi. All that money helps out greatly. Donating to the Ko-Fi is the best way of supporting me. I get that money immediately. I get the most of it. And right now, we're still in some financial dire straits thanks to the move and everything for that. I'm trying to avoid a lawyer to deal with the terrible landlords that destroyed all of my things. I'm trying to rebuy all my D&D books. A lot of different stuff. I have a throne as well. If you wanted to buy something from me directly, you can do so there, or you can suggest stuff. I accept all suggestions, so there's a bunch of weird stuff on there. And lastly, you can follow me on Twitter there and get notifications and see the unhinged stuff I post daily. All right. With that said, we are going to wrap up now. We're going to raid another great content creator, so let me just see who's live, and I will see you all potentially tomorrow. I was thinking of streaming either Scorn or Dark Tide, because I've been having so much fun with the new Warhammer Dark Tide game. It's really, really fun. Sadly repetitive, but fun. Let's see. I think that's it. See you all tomorrow, maybe. If not, I'll see you Wednesday when we play Blood on the Sands. Bye for now, everybody.